Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the stream. I'm LB Hack. I'm joined for the last time tonight with the Fallout crew, the Lake of Fire crew. I'm very excited to finish up this game. Sorry we weren't here last week, but life be lifing and sickness be sicknessing, man. It's that time of year, and it sucks. But I'm
Wash your
excited.
damn hands.
Yeah, wash your damn hands and drink your water, okay? We're finishing up tonight, but before we do, we've got some channel stuff going on. We also just finished our Death Valley game, so if you haven't seen that, check it out on the YouTubes. That is the new game that is in backer kit right now, Death Valley. And then next week is going to be pretty dark. They're probably still streaming on Thursday, and then on Friday we're gonna have a special guest, Danny. CG Danny B is gonna be joining us, and he is going to have to witness me play a game that I am bad at, which will be super fun for him, I'm sure. I don't know what the game is, but it probably is going to be on the same level as like a Cuphead situation. And I am bad at platformers, so it's probably one of those. And Ren will be there too. But we will be dark on Sunday next week, and then we'll just have kind of a slow month until we're back with the Scooby Squad next month for probably more Doma Sky Tamers, which will be a lot of fun. That's the new Greg Leatherman game that they're in production with now. So that'd be cool. But before we get into the game, let's have everybody go around and say who they're playing tonight. We're going to start with Omega.
Hello, friends. My name is Omega Jones, also known as Cryptbard across all social media channels. My pronouns are he and they, and I am playing Chance, aka our resident ghoul, with luck on his side because the missus cares about him and no one else, clearly. That's all, bye.
Yet, I'm Abby, your local Dana nerd, but tonight I'm also going to be your local Dana nerd, Gracie Mitchell, the game theorist, who may or may not have her hands on some brand new spanking explosives, but we'll see. Maybe this is all just a really complex advertisement.
Hello, I am Alex. OMG, it's some guy lurking about on the internets. Tonight I am playing Jerry, the scrappy junkyard genius.
And hello, my darlings and dears. It's your Madam Ava here, and tonight I'm going to be playing Felicia, your resident songbird, who is definitely a normal human lady.
And will continue to be so throughout this episode.
We're unpacking that. I'm over it.
And I'm LB Hackaweb. I'm going to be your overseer for tonight. Before we get into it, we need a recap from last week, which of course Miss Ava has graciously said that she is going to do. So please take it away.
Dearest Fa, Dr. Toby, I'm writing to you from a ranch exhibit called Moontown, as we, myself and this motley crew, have taken a bit of a breather. I did not expect to find such kindness out here in the Ring of Fire, but I also didn't expect someone as kind as you to save me from, well, whatever it is you saved me from. We are almost to our destination, but that doesn't mean that we haven't had our share of scraps, and I highly doubt the struggles will be over soon. For now, we came across this area as children of Adam. This group was most pleasant. I think the best way to describe them was laid back. Still cult like, but not as hyper religious, and they didn't believe in the mother of the fog like those back east. We were able to barter for some supplies and get a chance for our ghoul friend to heal. Before getting to Moontown, we came across an iBot. I wasn't quite sure what it is or what it was, but it's robotic in nature and it did say some strange things. I'm going to ignore that for now. But it was quick, and then we made our way to where we are now. Jerry is fixing up some type of machine, and Gracie and I helped select a Brahmin to be killed for food. I wish I had the funds to send some to you. I think some meat will do you some good. I will miss this place as we continue, but continue we. Oh, it seems like Jerry has finished and I must be off. I hope to see you soon. With appreciation, Felicia.
Very wonderful. Please take your personal AP for that. After that letter was written, of course, they all hopped on a land cruiser that launched them across the 313 and landed them without exploding just outside of a new marker on the map. And and as you guys rested there, and as morning is coming across the skyline, you see the oranges of the sunrise and also the greens of the ever-present nuclear fog that is sort of rested over this area. Hello, Simon. As you guys emerge, you start to make your way towards this marker on the map. Sal is leading the way, his pit boy on his wrist, to get you a little bit closer. And as you do, you see over the horizon sort of this big metal thing sitting on the ground. It looks like a gray metal. It seems to have some sort of fans on the side of it, and a big structure in the center. And as you get closer, for those of you who know, this would be a vertibird that is resting a little. It seems to be like set down, and not crashed. But it does seem that there is no movement around it. What would you guys like to do?
Can we try to ascertain how long it's been here?
Sure. Yeah. Why don't you give me a survival check?
Okay.
Would I be able to make a repair check for this instead?
Once you get up close, I think.
Okay.
Survival.
This will be a difficulty of 0. Oh, yeah. Because you're just using your eyeballs.
Wonderful. Then I got 1 success.
All right. With 1 success,
Oh,
you
not
can.
that crit fail. Thank God.
Was there a crit? Oh, there sure was.
But I got the success, so it don't matter.
You sure
I
did.
think the crit fail does still give her her
No, it
ammo.
doesn't. No,
Yeah,
it doesn't. Get out of here.
You know what?
Get
I'm
outta here.
just gonna use that as an AP point for me because I don't want to blow this thing up. So as you approach, you see
Got
that the runners of this, where it sits on the ground, there is a bit of sand covering it, and with the movement of the winds and the sand in the Lake of Fire, you would probably say it's been here for maybe like a week, maybe a little bit more, not that long, honestly. You muted yourself.
I realized that, and I was also trying to talk to myself, so it's fine. Any footprints that I mean, I know it's a week, and footprints probably got like covered over, if anything, but like it's trying to get like general direction of like if someone was here, where did they go? Because someone
Yeah.
has to have been flying this thing.
Yes, and it seems like whoever was flying this thing is not around, and there doesn't seem to like you are in the middle of nowhere, and knowing, I guess those of you who know, this does have a Brotherhood of Steel symbol on the outside of it. They do have other resources, so if the plane went down and there were survivors, or if there was a malfunction at some point, they probably came with another vertibird to pick them up, as opposed to somebody trying to walk away from this. It wouldn't make sense for them to there's no land for them to get to, basically, quickly.
Oh, shoot, a whirlybird. We should check what's inside of it.
You should be
Yeah,
careful. Just because those Brotherhood aren't here doesn't mean they haven't trapped this thing to smithereens.
You sure your chance?
Well, listen, you can do whatever you want. If you die, you join me on the other side, so I don't know.
That's the chance, I know. And Gracie, much like a groundhog, leaps in and you just hear, like, you would see cartoon just sound effects of like cloud and clinging cat screeching as she just starts wrestling through this thing.
All right. Jerry, if you want to get up in here, you can start to assess. I'm going to say, I assume you've never seen a vertibird before.
Certainly not this close.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if any have flown over before, he's seen those.
Yeah.
And maybe has gotten to see pictures, maybe schematics before,
Mhm.
but
Yeah. Why don't you give me a repair check to see what's wrong with it? We'll do this a difficulty of 2 because you have not seen it before.
Yep.
Would you like to use any AP for this? Y'all are stacked on AP.
Yeah, I mean we're already capped at 6, so how do we feel about me using an extra one?
Go
Go
ahead.
crazy.
All right. Oh, that
Hot
looks like the
damn.
2 successes in there and a crit success.
Oh shit. Okay,
So
yeah.
that's
Very cool.
4 successes total.
Damn. So as you are sort of like tinkering in this thing, you pop open the hood, so to say. I don't actually know if they work like that. But you start to look around, and as you're doing, you're seeing components that you absolutely understand what they are. Like, okay, well, that makes sense if that's there. Then if that connects to that, that's what that is. And then, and you notice that it seems that it's not out of fuel. It all of the pieces seem to be working properly, but something has disconnected, and it seems like some of the wiring is either burned through or has malfunctioned in a certain way. With a success like that, you could probably fix this.
Well, I mean, given what we have on hand, I might be able to get this up and running. Save us a walk back.
Gracie's head is just going to appear from out under one of the seats. You saying we could fly this thing? You know how to fly this thing?
Well, that's a different question. I can get this up and running. Flying it is, well, I mean, that said, I do have a decent ability in pilot. Does anyone else have a decent skill in pilot?
You see Sal peeking over your shoulder, and he goes, "Well, I mean, I've never actually flown one, obviously, but I have studied the schematics of them. I know all about them. I might be able to fly it."
I mean, I've totally flown these things and before. I can do all things through the missiles who strengthens me. So like, it just tell me what you want me to do, and I can do it.
Wow.
So this X, I'm pressing it.
Okay.
I'm doubting.
Well, we should be careful though. Listen, I'm not trying to be the cautious one here, okay? Not really my forte. However, if it's here and the people aren't here, the two outcomes. One, they're looking for it, or they're gonna come back for it. Shit, that's already more than 2. 3 outcomes: looking for it, come back for it, or there might be others in the area. So maybe we shouldn't just casually fly this vertib thing.
Yeah.
You know, just a thought, especially if we find more Steely boys who get mad that we have like taking their stuff and like we're like
Yeah.
flying around like we're the Brotherhood, which is no bad news bears.
But
Well, if they didn't
also,
want to lose it, they shouldn't have left it here. Simple
Yeah.
as.
and if we bring it back, you guys will get Buko points for that and maybe get paid more.
That is a good point, but we would have to, we don't have any paint or anything. We would have to, make sure that they
Yeah.
know that, we're
Right.
friendlies and not Brotherhood coming to attack or anything.
Yeah, that's fair.
Is there
That's-
any way to double check to see if it has been completely abandoned?
I mean, there's not anyone here, so that don't.
Well, maybe any logs or anything?
Well,
Oh yeah, that's totally smart.
Let's see if there's anything in here.
all right. Oh, that's yeah. Okay, thank you, Zach. You're right. My microphone is not the right one. Is that better?
Oh hey,
Okay.
Why didn't any of you say something?
well I heard it. I just
So-
didn't
Yeah,
we
realize
were
there was a
hearing you.
difference.
You're quieter now, but you're less
Yeah.
echoey.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. All right, I can turn it up a little bit if you like. Oh no, wait, that's my gain. Okay. I will fix that. You guys are looking around for stuff. Jerry's up front trying to fix this. Jerry, you as you guys are looking around, Ava, you are looking for ordinances and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't have to look very hard. They're not really trying to hide anything here. It's not like raiders come out here to like raid things. You do see a like kind of a clipboard. Yeah, a clipboard. There are clipboards in Fallout. You see a clipboard that has some ordinances on it. Most of it doesn't make sense as in terms of like it's a lot of Brotherhood of Steel mumbo jumbo. But you do see on like the second page down, it outlines the mission. And it basically says this mission is of the utmost priority. These assets are highly powerful and imperative to the mission at hand. Navigate to the beacon, recover the weapon assets, use them to create a plan to take the AOD to bring the BOS to the 313.
I found something.
What?
Just holds out the clipboard and just recites what she saw on it.
I'm gonna bring it back to. Okay, this doesn't really apply to us, so I guess we're probably fine.
Yeah, but that means the Brotherhood's gonna be in the 303, and that is going to affect us because the Brotherhood fucks up everything it touches.
Yeah, totally a problem. Yeah, you're right. Well, listen, they're not here now.
But they will be. We should probably
I
beat
think-
them to that beacon.
I think they'll need doctors at the Capital Wasteland just in case, but it should be fine.
The look Gracie gives Felicia, it is a mix of, do you understand what you're saying? And like she's checking to make sure you don't have a head injury from the car accident.
No, perfectly fine. They'll need doctors in the Capital Wasteland. So if I have to dip, then I gotta dip.
But if they get that beacon, none of us are getting paid.
Oh no, we're gonna get the beacon first. That's gonna happen for sure. I mean,
And
the-
it'll be faster to get to the beacon if we get this up and running.
exactly. So Jarvis, hop to it.
Jerry,
Yeah, him.
As you say
Question.
that, Jerry, you're able to connect a wire which turns on the power to this
Mhm.
place. And as that happens, there is a loud, like, sliding clank sound as a door in the back of this. So the way the vertibird is set up is it's a very open cockpit area. There's a cockpit, there's a sort of open area, there's two gunners on the side, and then a back area. And in the back area, a door slides open and reveals a gruesome scene. The back panel slides open, revealing a small storage room. Sunlight shines in, revealing a gruesome sight of a corpse that's missing its lower half, hanging from a chain from the ceiling. The back of the corpse faces the doorway, the arms dangling down slightly and is swaying slightly from the movement. The head is lulled to the side and has been dissected, revealing part of the brain, and sticking out from it seems to be a spherical metal component about 1.5 inches in diameter. This component is embedded in the tissue of the brain, fitting as if it was built there. Felicia, this triggers something in you,
Oh dear.
and your hand moves towards the book in your bag, instinctively.
She pulls out the book and she's going to turn to the last 2 pages.
And as you turn to the last 2 pages, hold, you see
Ooh.
this.
Chat,
There is a
you're getting
note.
handouts.
Yeah. You see on one side seems to be some sort of information about synths. And on the second page is a note from Dr. Toby. As the rest of you are looking upon this, Chance, you don't know anything about synthetics, right? You didn't see anything out west.
I don't think he would need to know about synths. Yeah, I can't even bullshit and give a reason. No, he doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
I mean,
There might have
No,
been
no.
whispers
yeah, I
in
think
the
he's like,
313.
yeah, I don't think he's ever seen one.
Yeah.
Or know anything about it, but like, he knows of synths.
Mhm.
Information.
They're like the
about this.
boogeyman.
The boogie, yeah.
Yeah. There's talk of people being replaced in the Commonwealth by robotic creatures that look like humans.
something like
it's-
a secret invasion.
Yeah, exactly. Something like that. But yeah, that is what you see on these pages. And the rest of you just see this body with this
and-
thing in its head.
And this body what's human.
It
or-
seems to be.
Seems to be.
Yeah, but it has that component. So like in Fallout 4, the Gen 3 synths have all homegrown body parts, and they just have that synth component in their head.
Gotcha. I think he's just staring at like, what the shit is that?
Is that a Brotherhood experiment?
Not exactly.
What do you mean? Not exactly. That's different.
It is. It's a Generation 3 synth, and they were not quite experiments of the Brotherhood, but of something called the Institute. I'm assuming this one was captured and most likely tortured, or was a part of the group and then they were realized and thus eliminated.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Robot?
No, I mean, listen, they talked about those things I heard like whispers. How do you know that?
Well, according to this journal that was left by the Dr. Toby, I am one.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, yes. Things are becoming a bit more clearer now from reading this. I was a Generation 3 synth that was used to disappear people, and eventually my code started wearing down so much over time after resetting that the good doctor found kindness and spirited me away. But I didn't remember anything because I was like on the last cycle of the reset and thus memory wipe. But I knew I didn't really have to sleep too much. I didn't really care for eating, just knew that I kind of had to, just didn't care for. And I just assumed that the whole radiation thing was because I hung around the children of Adam. But no, that makes more sense now. Apologies for any confusion.
Gracie just sits down. You're taking this really well.
Well, she's a robot. It makes sense that she'd be taking it well. No offense. Wait, is that offensive? Are you a robot?
I don't know. As far as I'm aware, I'm not human, but I was created to be as human as possible. So, in a way, maybe more of cyborg? Android? No. Android.
I mean, we don't gotta parse over definitions if you're gonna help us, and I don't know, stay my friend if you like.
Are you going to kill us?
I
Well,
have no reason
you can't
to.
really do that to me. But that's the principle of the thing.
I have no reason to. Why would I?
I don't know. Why didn't you... That book of yours.
If you want to read it, you can. It
I
just goes
really
over
don't care
details.
for reading, if I'm being honest, but... Just...
I think she'll hand the journal over to Gracie because, at the very least, it has like technical wherewithal, maybe assistance. Also, Jerry can read it too, but she knows that Chance does not care for it.
I think Jerry is going to approach like the corpse and just like kind of poke at the exposed processor and just kind of glance between it and Felicia and just be like, huh, and just, you know, doesn't really know what to do with it at the moment, but it's just like, okay.
God,
But
I
yes,
thought that was just a human body. I just thought it was some shrapnel.
For the most part, it is. It's simply just that processor that makes it, well, what we are.
Yeah, look, it says they're homegrown bones and tissue. If they can do that, why aren't they helping the people of the Commonwealth?
I personally
Some people
do
are
not.
assholes, Sal.
I personally don't quite understand the methodology and the purpose behind the Institute. I can't really quite say anything, but it did seem that, similar to other factions, they believed that they were better and wanted to replace people with better.
Wait a minute.
That's
Can
why
your
I helped
doctor
this.
put skin on me?
You would have to ask him.
All right, we have to survive this, and then I'm going to...
Oh, shit. This has gotten heavy.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
how
know
how are
about
you
that.
two holding up? Cause listen, I've already been through the worst, so this is probably weird for you.
Honestly, I'm just wondering if we could eat it.
You could eat.
The
mean-
body?
Yeah, I mean, it's not technically people if it was grown. So
Whoa,
when you
whoa,
think about
whoa,
it,
whoa, no, no.
I feel like that's a line that we shouldn't cross.
That is such a philosophical question. Is it cannibalism?
There's so many other things. I don't
Well,
think we need
I
to
mean-
resort to that.
We're not gonna eat Felicia if she dies. I mean, she's a whole ass person.
yeah, of
Well,
course
thank
not,
you.
because Felicia's our friend. But this guy,
Th-
I don't
like,
know this guy.
Fuck this guy. He's already dead.
Is that what you all do now? You just start eating people?
Hey,
That's been
some of us, and I, Chance and Felicia in particular, have a metabolism. So as are healthy, growing girls that need food. And I'm just saying, food.
All right, we're good. Hey, Jiminy, did you get that fixed yet?
I mean, yeah, I think we can, get this thing up in the air.
Okay. All right, let me just you see that Sal saunters over. He sits down in the pilot seat and he starts looking at everything. There are lights on and stuff, and he's like, okay, all right, so if that's that. Okay, well, here. Oh, now Abaddon's playing with the thing I put on the ground. He pushes a button, and you hear the engines start to ignite, and the blades start to whir above you guys. And he's like, okay. And you hear him, you see him like put a headset on that's been sitting next to you. He's like, okay, so if that's that, then all right, if we need thrusters, then and he hits a button, and the vertebrate sort of like lurches a little bit, but then it begins to take off up into the air. And as it does, you see him like reaching for something, and it like does a quick turn to the left. And he's like, I think it's doing something, guys. And he's like trying to like press buttons and stuff. He's like, guys, I'm not flying yet. I don't know what's going on. And
all right, Sal. Just stop touching things, and I'll give it a whirl.
He presses a button on the dashboard, and you
Press
guys,
something anyway.
yeah, he's just
don't
like,
do it. He
he's
does it
he's trying to fix it. He's pressing buttons, and as that happens, you guys hear over the speakers this.
Êtes-vous prêts, les amis? On part en grand avec nos héros favoris, Lance-Murier et la patrouille du pouvoir. C'est seulement vous autres qui peuvent les aider à détruire leurs plus grands ennemis. The Yukon 5. Monsieur Frisson. Cold-blooded dealer of hot-blooded violence. El Gros Zero. He'll take you down to nothing. Les Musibots. The beating plays on. La griffe québécoise. No one escapes his frigid grasp. Le commissaire Chaos. Leader of the Yukon 5 and the most dynamite bot around. On est au rendez-vous à chaque samedi alors que vos héros favoris combattent la terreur du Nord. Commandité par la Dynamite. Notre compagnie.
And as it begins to repeat, Sal yells over and he says, I think this is the beacon, guys.
The Yukon 5? Are we going to get attacked by the French?
I don't know.
Do we know what the Yukon 5 is?
No. Seems pre-war, whatever it is. But you do know that the Brotherhood of Steel is trying to acquire assets. Whatever they're trying to acquire is at the beacon that's talking about the Yukon 5. Weapon assets, I should say.
Of course, yeah.
Okay. So okay, hold on. You said Yukon 5 is pre-war. That's actively, so it's probably just a broadcast from
Yeah.
the past that's still going.
Playing on loop.
Okay. Okay. Love that. I don't think. Yeah, he was so far on the on the West Coast. I don't think he has any need to know about the Yukon. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's okay. Well, we're gonna find out when we get there, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say, just to be safe, Chance is absolutely sitting in one of those gunner seats.
Yeah, he's pulled down the thing.
Just in case.
Don't forget your ear protection.
Wait, what?
Jerry, are you taking over as flyer?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I mean, I guess my target number for flying's gonna be an 8.
Okay.
Unless someone has something better.
Yeah, why don't you give me a roll on this? It is flying, and it's flying very steadily, but it seems to be locked onto something very specific, presumably the beacon.
Mhm.
But if you want to give me, this will be a difficulty of 2. Actually, if you've never driven anything, this is probably gonna be a difficulty of 3 to see if you can like turn off the autopilot sort of thing.
Makes sense.
I
makes
mean,
sense.
I don't know if he's necessarily trying to turn off the autopilot, just since it seemed like Sal was kind of jittering around,
Yeah,
just trying to
fair.
make it a less bumpy ride.
The windshield wipers are going.
Yeah. Okay, but so if it's a difficulty of 3, I would need to use at least 1 bonus dice, I
Do
think,
it.
to get the number of successes.
Do it. We got 4 left after that.
Yep.
Mhm.
And then don't forget, you can use your own luck to re-roll
Yep.
at least one of them.
Well,
Oof.
I will need to because that is 0 successes. So let me.
Using luck
Reroll.
will allow you to just reroll one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, which.
And
Okay,
you need 3
so-
successes as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're not gonna get it.
Mm.
Yeah, but so what does? So I know I won't get the full amount, but does getting partial successes still help in this?
Not really.
Okay.
Not for something like this.
Okay. So yeah, we'll just. I guess we're locked into the autopilot.
Yeah, but as you're sitting in the chair and you guys are making this flight, you have been given the headset, and you begin to hear sort of coming over like a radio crackle. You hear like a voice. You're able to switch off the beacon, but it stops playing the French and the Yukon 5. And you start to hear like a voice in the distance coming through, like you're coming up on something. And you hear like VB 2356, we hear you come, we see you on the radar coming in. We weren't expecting anyone. What's going on?
Hand over the mic. They're talking to me.
Steal
Yeah,
some, say like Echo Tango, whatever. They'll trust it.
yeah. This is a VB 256. Coming in. We got coming in to assist. We coming in to help with the beacon. We're here to assist with the extraction efforts. Over.
Okay. VB256, we don't have you on schedule. Who did you get the order from?
Is there any
From-
way?
Clipboard.
Do I also have a headset on the gunner thing or no?
Sure, yeah, you do. You do. Canonically, you
do. I'm gonna try to use Cherry's voice for him. Actually, this was important mission that no one was told of. This was we needed to get in and out from where we were, so you won't know exactly who we got our orders from because we were supposed to keep it secretive, classified. But we'll be back in 2 hops and a biscuit. Over.
So
Two
we were
hops
just like,
and a
"Man."
biscuit. Why don't you give me a speech roll to see how well you can convince them? You said some good things. I'm gonna make this a difficulty of 2.
You said some good things. but
Okay.
Your hearts.
Oh boy.
Firstly, my outfit does give me a single D20 reroll if I need it. Okay, let me start here. And I am going to use a luck. I don't really need to here. It gives only 1 extra. Oh no, F it, we ball. That's what we're here for. So I will be changing this to luck from my charisma
Okay.
for this roll. May I add an action point just to make sure that we're set from the jump?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Boom. And we're gonna start here. Damn.
Oh, baby.
And that for me, that 3 is a crit.
Oh shit. Okay. So you guys bank those 2 points.
Wonderful. So we got him right back.
Yeah, you got him right back. Let's go. Okay. Yeah. So not only does he believe you, you got him on the horn. Is there anything you want to know about what you're getting into?
Ooh. I think we should know like what to expect when we arrive. Any resistance from outside forces,
Okay.
or like any other factions who are coming or have been spotted, or any other monsters, things
Yeah.
in the Lake of Fire.
Yeah.
Also, what they plan to do with it.
Okay. Yeah, so as you're having this conversation with him and you guys are making your way, you see below you is a sunken ship it's not sunken, it is just sitting on the lake bed, but that's just set dressing. You learn that there are a few Brotherhood of Steel members there. There are at least 2 knights and like a couple paladins, or a couple no, not paladins. What are they?
Not initiates.
Scribes.
Scribes.
And they do have a vertibird there. There are no other creatures or factions. They are currently trying to break in, but they run out of fuel for their tools, and they're sort of just waiting on backup to do that.
Would it be convenient for us to get them to maybe not necessarily like disperse, but like perhaps, because 2 knights and a couple of scribes is still a problem. It's not a paladin, thank God, or anything like that. They probably don't have anyone in power armor there, maybe.
Definitely, if there's scribes, there's going to be people in power armor.
Oh, mother, that's fair. I guess scribes.
But
yeah.
you do have a vertibird.
That's true. We don't need to start killing people willy nilly though, unless the party does.
I mean, if you want, here's the stats for the vertibird.
Oh, hold on. hold on. You talking my style. I think at the very least, just to because it was a spicy little success. I think just say, we saw some what are those things called? Death claws around the corner, just around the river band coming towards your direction. So you all should probably also, do a little bit of a perimeter search. Just they're coming hard from all angles, maybe. So just be on your guard, and we'll be there in 2 shakes and 3 jellies.
256, do you know which direction?
Yeah, northwest, southwest, east.
If anyone wants to tell him, you are coming from the south. So they should probably
Yeah.
go to the north. If you want to get them away, send them north.
Send them north. Send them
Is that
north.
why just using your compass and pointing
North. Yeah, that north. Totally. Sorry. Yeah, north.
All right, 256. We'll send the bird up, and a couple of people will make sure to clear it out. If you see any on yourself, go ahead and give them hell, okay?
Oh, you got it. I give him hell and heaven. Purgatory too.
Roger that.
Roger, Roger.
All right.
I don't never want to use your voice again. Ugh.
You could have
I
just
don't think
pretended
it's
to
that
be.
bad.
Well,
You could have just pretended to be another pilot.
nah. This is funner.
Well, they bought it, and that's the important part. Oh my god, there are explosives on this thing. I have no idea what the Brotherhood's got a hold of, and you. Chance just hears Gracie scrambling like a rat as she starts looking into the ammo.
Yeah, they probably took most of like the ammunition for their guns and stuff, but there's definitely ammo for the guns that are on this ship. The two side ones, as you guys can see, are Gatling lasers, and then there's .5 machine guns on the front. So there's definitely ammo for those.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see if there's any spare clothing and/or robot repair kits, because apparently that's
Ooh.
a thing now.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, no, I mean, they did capture a synth. So let's say there's 2 robot repair kits there. And there's probably like 1 extra Brotherhood of Steel scribe outfit that was
I'm
just
taking
there.
that.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you guys would like to do to prepare before you?
I guess what is our plan for this? Are we going
Yeah,
in
I'd like to know
guns
too.
blazing, or are we gonna, with the idea that they have, sent some of their people out? Is our plan to set down, engage who is there, and then try?
The
Um,
moment they see a ghoul, it's going to be guns blazing for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think if we can get close, but maybe not necessarily land directly at the mark, so we have a little bit of a surprise, maybe. I don't know. Are the Brotherhood? Oh yeah, they see me. It's on site.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, we maybe do want to just go in, light them up with our vertibird, and.
But I guess unless the 3 of y'all, like say if we land outside and the 3 of y'all want to try to get information or stuff
Mhm.
from them before, we just completely destroy them, and like I don't want my presence to be the thing that stops the party from potentially getting some information.
To be fair, if anyone is not in Brotherhood of Steel outfit, it's not gonna fly. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Fair.
yeah.
Yeah, this is not Fallout 3 Brotherhood where they are reasonable.
Mhm.
Or even New
Um,
Vegas, where it's somewhat reasonable.
Yeah, so I think it's the Steven Universe comic. I think we're gonna have to kill them, Steven. Damn.
Oh,
Except Gracie is the one who's just, we're going to have to kill them, Jerry.
Okay,
Yeah.
then yeah. If that's what we think the vibe is, I'm definitely not against the vibe.
'Cause, I mean, they're not gonna just let us, like, even if we go in and get some information, they're not gonna let us walk away with what they're here to get as well.
I agree with that. And we're gonna have
So-
to deal with
Need 'em
the ones with the
preparing.
power armor too.
Well, you sent some of them away, and they said there was
Mhm.
only 2 nights, so
Mhm.
There'd probably be one. And you know the
Another-
fun thing about power armor? It's a lot like it's this old world technology. It was called a crock pot, and you put heat over it. But what would happen is that the meat would get cooked in the crock pot, this little metal bowl, and you hear the popping of a cork as Gracie is making a Molotov cocktail. So if you think about it, it's not them we're afraid of. It's us that are the fear.
that's pretty
You are
deep.
terrifying.
Yeah, that too.
Gotta do a lot of things to survive in the wasteland.
It is possible. It really just depends on how this group functions. We could go under disguise of not quite hostage, but forced assistance with Sal and maybe a Jerry, because Sal, I think you have the ability. If you're coming with us, you have the capability of maybe opening what we're looking for. Sal is backup fighter, and I will be the stand-in scribe. And then Gracie and Chance will be staying on the vertibird and explode things if things start to go south.
I
If
don't
you
have a
want to
gun.
try- You don't need to have the gun. You are the forced help.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, the Brotherhood loves kidnapping as much as it loves killing people and hoarding knowledge. You'll do fine. Just act terrified. Just be yourself, Sal.
Okay.
Would you like a gun? I do have a pistol, and I could just use the knife that I have.
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I'm not very good with guns.
Are you good with knives?
That means I have to get close to them, right? He shakes his
Scarier than
head.
you think.
Can I stay on the ship?
You can do what you want, you little shit.
Thanks, Chance.
Hey,
I would suggest if you do stay on the ship, maybe letting Jerry hold on to the Pip-Boy in case that is needed.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, just don't tell the Arsenal of Democracy that I gave you this, because that's a real big no-no.
We will not tell.
Hmm?
Just like you will not tell anyone that I'm a synth, right? Trading knowledge is secrets.
All right, yeah, of course not.
Thank you. I don't want to make things difficult for the doctor, so as long as we have that established, that's good.
Okay, so we're gonna walk in and not use all the guns on the ship?
Not yet. If it seems like it's getting bad, then we can explode people.
Okay. Well, okay, I'll stay in the ship and I'll make sure that it's pointed at them. But if I start shooting, I don't know how accurate it is, so just kind of dive out of the way, okay?
So, sorry, let me make sure I'm understanding, because I think the plane just suddenly shifted. We are not going to kill them immediately. We're going to try to walk in.
So,
It's a
sounds like Felicia and I are gonna approach while you two and Sal stay on the vertibird in case things go south.
Gotcha.
And we're going under the guise that Jerry is held captive to force assist.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, you could have, like, taken him, on the road and, like, he's a fixer. He fixed the vertibird for you. You made him fix it or something like that.
Yep.
All right, cool. Yeah, I will stay on the ship.
I do want to remind you, Felicia, what's your speech?
Yeah, unless
Think about that, too.
I'm like, your face is not going. That's why I
Yeah,
just want you to
yeah.
make sure.
My speech is 4. And it's tagged.
Okay. Okay. So you guys begin to fly in. I will move you to the map. Again, the bloatfly is the vertibird. So you guys are able to... Don't be alarmed.
It's a very organic.
It's a
vertibird.
very... Yeah. It's
That's why I
nature's
Dude, is that
vertibird.
you?
You park the vertibird and have do the 3 others. I think maybe Sal's wearing the headphones and maybe glasses and is like slumped down in the driver's seat, so they can't see that he's not wearing any Brotherhood gear. And the other 2 of you are in the back with the body.
Sure, with
We'll
the body.
put that in
yeah.
the closet. Tuck that into a closet.
Tucked into the closet with the body. Got it. Okay, the only closet, the one with the body. Heard. All right. Felicia, you exit and you are greeted by a Brotherhood knight who is going to approach. A scribe walks up behind him. He's in the big power armor. He's got a Gatling gun in his hand, and he's carrying it very easily. And he kind of walks up to you guys, very confused. His hand kind of adjusting on his gun, and with the power armor microphone, he says, "Who the hell are you?"
Is that any way to greet a fellow sister? It is Scribe Monroe.
A scribe. And who is that?
This is the one who will be assisting with the repairs that are needed, as was mentioned over the radio, because it seems that there is some incompetency happening and you need some assistance.
Is that any way to talk to a knight? Scribe?
It is the way to talk to someone who needs help. And why are you denying that?
So you brought the supplies?
Yes.
Okay. He motions to his scribe to go get them off of your ship. He kind of like does this.
The supplies, after we get a layout of what is going on here, as mentioned over the comms, what we're here for is classified.
Whose scribe are you?
Bullshit and answer. Bullshit and answer. Bullshit and answer. Were there any names that were on the clipboard that popped up?
Ooh, sure, yeah. You can make one up. That's fine. Or although, unless you know somebody from the Commonwealth that would also apply to this, like you as
Hold.
Felicia.
Hold for a second for dramatic pause.
The game is paused. Hold on.
Are you reloading? Hush, hush.
Hey, why does it say quick save in the corner?
Why are you all showing just Capital Wasteland people? Mojave. Damn it. I can't think of anyone, and I can't find anyone off the jump real quick.
Jefferson. That's a freedom name.
That is a freedom name. We're going with
Jefferson.
that.
Knight
Scribe Jefferson.
Okay. All right. Why don't you give me a speech? I'm going to give this a difficulty of 2 because you are a lesser to him as he is a knight, and you're pulling a name out of your ass.
Yes. I'm going to use my personal AP.
Fair.
All right. Okay. 2 successes.
Okay. All right. He goes, Jefferson. Yeah, of course. Okay. You, and he kind of like motions to his scribe to like show her what's going on. And I'm also playing the scribe. The scribe comes up to you, and he kind of gives you like a, do they salute? They salute. He gives you a salute and then stops because you're also a scribe. And he goes, yeah, follow me. And he's got like a name tag on him. And his name is Scribe.
Pulling names out of ass.
Yeah.
Again, difficulty of 3. Because,
Yeah, Scribe Douglas. Yeah.
Grab it Ford 150.
Yeah.
While this is happening, I think I'm just going to whisper over to Gracie. We can't just be sitting here forever, though. Eventually, they're going to be finding out, and they're going to get in here. So we should probably sneak out and get around, maybe, while they are doing their stuff.
That's a good idea. Here, take this. And great, you hear Gracie pulling something out of her bag, and she hands you a white coat. Just pretend that you're a scientist. There was a terrible accident. You spilled acid on your face, and I'm just gonna take you to the medical tent or whatever if we get spotted. But the idea is not to get spotted. I got you.
Okay. Yeah, totally. Coat. He'll put it. He hates taking off his own jacket. He'll put the white coat on. Yeah, I get. And when they start to turn around, intend to like sneak off of the
Sure.
vertebrate and kind of like
We're
get
Scooby
around.
doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, all
Because
right.
they got to get there at some point, and we can't
Yeah.
just be sitting there on it.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
absolutely agree. Yeah, so you guys are going to try to sneak out. The one paladin is, or the knight is watching Felicia walk away. There's another scribe on the deck, so I'm just gonna say this is a difficulty of 1 because he is up above you.
Okay.
So both of you are going to roll a sneak, please.
All right, I'm going to use my luck to turn my agility into luck for this.
Mhm.
Also using my personal action point because I'm so scared right now.
And then very nice.
Oh
Ooh,
my
that's a crit
God.
for you.
That's a crit.
Woo!
Oh my god.
Hell yeah!
That is not it's not my tact skill, but it is 1 success.
Yes. All right. So you guys get 2 back from that.
We're back to max. Then.
Back to max. Let's do it. As you sneak out, Sal doesn't even see you leaving leaving the vertebrate, and you're able to kind of scoot around. So this ship is I didn't even describe what you're saying. So there is you're seeing a ship that is mostly submerged in the sand. It looks like they have cleared away a lot of the deck stuff, and there are actually a couple robots up there as well. They seem to be some sort of like, there's one that has a vacuum like connector to it, and then one that looks to be like a lifter of some sort that is kind of keeping this clear. And it's a cargo ship, so it's quite large, but the front, the bow of the ship is out of the sand a bit, and it has it's like tilted a little and kind of on its side, so like walking in it is a little awkward, but not like you're walking on the side of the walls or anything. But yeah, so you are able to sort of slip to the side, and if you want to place yourselves on the map, I believe you can just pull your little duder. There you go. I'll put your on there. And you can kind of hide off to the side as they are going up, unless you want to go somewhere else.
I think we're creeping and crawling.
Which way do we want to go? And I'm gonna just put yellow for me. So,
Okay.
Because gold. Yeah, really just trying to, I guess just trying to go around.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
You want to try to creep over to...
Right? I guess we just because we don't want to necessarily be directly in lines. We just kind of
Mhm.
creep around, maybe, or on one of the sides. I don't know which side matters more.
Mhm. It doesn't really matter. They're both mostly submerged. The
Yeah.
front is less submerged, so it's still sticking up a little bit, so you can use that as a cover
Yeah.
and sort of sneak around. You're trying to get to the other side of the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, that is fine. Jerry and Felicia, you guys are brought into, there's an opening in the center of this that seems to be the main walkway. And as you are walking inside, you'll see that it's mostly like all of the sand that was in there is sort of like gets less and less as you get in, but it has been like pushed to the side. And as you're continuing in, it seems to be a very straight path. There are rooms off to the sides, like food areas that have been completely like ramshackled at this point, and like a sort of lounge-ish area. It seems very nice. But you're brought to a larger door, and you can see that there is what was it called? A opener, a cutting torch that is like set off to the side, and there is a sizable like cut in the side of this. It seems like it is quite thick. It is a ship, but they were able to get through part of it and then ran out of fuel, so they couldn't get all the way through. But this seems to be the area that they are trying to get to.
Getting a method. All right. So I'm assuming there was no control panels or anything that noted how tricky this door is going to be.
It seems like it's just been sealed at this point. It doesn't look like there is any like. I mean, obviously there's no electrical system that is functioning on this ship. Everything got covered in sand. But yeah, it seems like it's just a big ass door that was, locked or sanded over, or rusted or something. It's been here since the war, so this thing's pretty fucked.
Does look completely fucked. Johnson looks over to Jerry. What is your read on this situation here?
Well, let me take a look. Does it look like there is anything I could do without just more fuel for the cutting torch?
If you had explosives, you might be able to blow it open.
Yeah, which I do not have on hand.
So we know someone who
Abby
does.
leans in.
Yep. Well, I mean, some carefully placed explosives would do the trick, save us some time waiting for the fuel. Obviously, gotta be careful and make sure that we don't blow up what's on the other side, which can do if you're smart about it. Obviously, you don't want to be, letting some amateurs go about doing it. But I think we might be able to manage that.
It seems the door is
Otherwise-
thick enough that there shouldn't be any issue with destroying what's on the other side. However, kind of leaning in, that is just depending on how fragile it is. Trying to see if I can gauge what exactly they're looking for. Is it something that's going to be near a door or like deep enough back?
Yeah, if they're looking, if what you gathered from the information that you have, they're probably robots of some kind, and they're probably not just like in a storage room. If they are great weapons, they're not just going to be like.
This is like an entryway.
Yeah.
Door. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see what we can do. Come on, let's go back. Appreciated, Douglas.
Yeah, no problem. Wait, so you do have the fuel, right?
Douglas, I think we have something a bit better than just fuel for at least this door. Don't worry, we got it.
All right. Yeah, we've been out here for like a week and a half now trying to get through this fucking door. We've been blown through 2 canisters already.
Yeah, let's try a different tactic for this, because if that's 2 canisters that you went through for that, it's probably better to have your fuel reserved for other things. But don't worry, we can handle this.
All right.
Just tell everyone else here, keep a wide berth as we set up.
If you say so. He like leads you guys back out into the open air, and you feel the rads hitting you again as you exit the boat. The ship.
Yeah. We're going to make our way back to our ship. Hustle
What?
and
Hold
hustle.
on. While you're doing that, the 2 of you who are sneaking around, what are you guys doing?
Really? I mean, I'm gonna ask you, Gracie, what do you want Abby to be doing? Because I think in Chance's mind, he just mainly step 1, get off the ship, so when they eventually go to the ship, we're not there. And now part 2.
Honestly, it's hot as hell. Let's get inside and see if we can find anything else out. So Gracie will like point at one of the entryways. They're all busy talking with each other, doing brotherhood bullshit. She's just going to make the hand gesture for follow me and lay low, and also puts a hand over Dusty's snout so he doesn't woof.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so the two of you had made your way. I'm just going to pop you over to the other side. There really is only one door into this place. That I mean, you could go up into the like the higher side of this and try and get down that way, but you have no idea what's inside, and everything seems to be like excavated from the sand, so it might be a little harder to traverse and or get in the doors that are up there. Also, it's a big cargo ship, so if you guys have not been on big ships like that before, it doesn't really make sense how they are set up as far as like, yeah, you just go down the stairs and you're in the main hallway sort of thing.
Yeah.
Sick.
But if you guys are going to try to get onto the deck of the ship, I'm going to need more stealth checks from you. There are, like I said, those robots that are up there, and they do not seem to be like engaged with anybody or anything. They're not like Protectrons or anything like that. They're cleaner robots, basically.
Okay.
They're doing what they were told to do.
That's fair. No, I don't want to make a science roll.
Why does my max HP keep going back down?
I don't know.
It's so weird. It's like
been
it's
happening to
changing
me
on its
too.
own. I'm not even touching it. It just keeps doing it.
It's been
adjust
happening
your-
to me.
Did you adjust your level on your sheet?
Ah,
Mm,
Uh-oh.
That makes sense.
use your luck.
Yeah, I'm going to spend a luck point.
okay.
That's no... All right, come on. Let's see how this
let me
goes
do
one
this
more
now.
time.
So, yeah, we're just getting. So you just reroll one of them with a luck
Yeah.
point.
Okay, that's better.
Okay, that is a success.
And I also have one success.
All right, so you guys are able to sneak on the deck of the ship. Are you guys going for the main door?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Okay. You use the robots to sort of like hide behind and then go to the next one. And then when their turn to go to the door, they seem to be engaged in conversation like, what the fuck is going on with these guys? Like what they sent up one scribe and a dude who fixes things. We don't need somebody to fix it. We need somebody to break something. Like and like the knight is just like smacks one of them upside the head. It's like, you're not supposed to have opinions.
Stop having independent thoughts.
Yeah. Okay, what are you guys doing at the Vertibird?
Us two?
Yeah. You see that the back door is the door is open and there is your friends are gone. Sal's still sitting low and he's like, "Are we firing?"
Not yet. Apparently, they're trying to get into a door that they wasted all their fuel into breaking into. So we're trying to see if we can get explosives.
Okay.
Where's Gracie?
Well, she's in the. Fuck. I don't know. She was in the thing with Chance, and now they're gone. Now they're just just close
Alright,
the door.
Sal,
The
Sal.
body's right there.
Right, we will
Okay.
figure this out.
Did
Given-
Gracie leave any of her explosives behind?
I don't know why she would. She always carries them.
Fuck. Okay. Mm,
So let's see. I know the Vertibird had machine guns and Gatling lasers, so not much in the way of explosives.
mhm. I'm gonna go out the back and like kind of look around to see if I can see Gracie or Chance.
Mm-hmm. You cannot. They are not outside anymore.
Ugh, okay. Well, okay.
I mean, our footprints are probably.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true.
I mean, we stealth, so they're probably not super visible, but there's something.
Well, coming
is
from the
there.
Vertibird, you could
Yeah.
probably see two pairs of
Mhm.
tracks.
Yeah. Three. There's a dog. Well, you see what 2, 4, 6, 7 footprints leading up.
Yep.
While you guys figure that out, Chance and Gracie, what are you guys doing now that you're inside? You see this long hallway. There's some doors off to the side, but the area that seems to be cleared is that main thoroughfare into the ship.
I heard them talking about breaking stuff. Do you think they're talking about blowing up some ruins or maybe a vault they found?
They probably need to get inside something. I mean, you got some of them explosive. Maybe you can just kind of speed up this process.
Gracie's gonna rustle around her pockets. She produces her other baseball grenade. It's gonna be real noisy. We should probably warn the others first.
Oh. Yeah. How do we do
Will they
that?
warn us?
First, let's find what they're trying to blow up first. Come on, let's go check down this hallway. It seems unoccupied. Maybe we'll find some office documents.
Yeah.
Or more
All right.
squeeze.
Or more squeeze. Yeah, what do you guys want to go in, like the lounge, there's the food area? Are you trying to get to like sort of like the officers? That would probably be upstairs, you're
Oh, for sure, the
guessing?
offices.
Okay.
Let me at that documentation, baby.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, you guys start making your way up the stairs into it's pitch black in here, by the way. The sand has covered everything up, and there are no windows in a ship. There's no power in this ship. How are you guys lighting the way?
I mean, Gracie needs to light the Molotov with something.
Okay,
I
yeah,
mean-
so you have a lighter.
Yeah, just a
Cool.
chick flick. There we go.
All right. As you guys are doing that, outside, have we figured out what's going on?
The worst Scooby gang.
I mean, so I think when we noticed that they were gone and just trying to figure out what we could
Mhm.
do, I mean, I probably could siphon some fuel from the vertibird and, can use that as at least something until we figure out where the hell those two got off to.
Let's do that. See if maybe we run into them in the meantime.
All right.
I
And-
don't quite feel nervousness like people do, but I feel like this is nerves that I'm feeling right now. There's something unsettling within me.
That-
All we had to do was just blow these people up,
that
baby.
sounds
Steph.
about
I gave you a vertibird,
I
okay?
know.
This isn't on me.
I know.
Oh, and here we are.
You can still just do that. You have the vertibird.
But
Yeah,
now,
but
our
now we have
friends are
missing
maybe-
people. Now we have missing people.
We got the unsupervised senior citizen and the maniac daughter.
The maniac with bombs.
And so now Jerry's doing his best Gracie impression of like, okay, I think this is how she did the Molotov back at camp. But now I have fuel instead of just alcohol.
Just that little SpongeBob flashback of, remember, not licking doorknobs is illegal on some planets, but it's just complete gibberish.
Boy, is it going. Okay, so you start siphoning fuel from the vertibird. And
Oh,
hope
Just a
that
little.
yeah, no, that's fine. It has plenty. Then the two you guys I just imagine Felicia's up front is just like waves at the three people on the deck.
She's
We're like,
leaning into Sal's like, if you see us running back at breakneck speed, you start shooting.
yeah, I
Because
got it. I'm on the trigger right now. I got it.
honestly, I admit I'm not perfect. We should have blown them up, but I like trying to do sneakier methods. Maybe that's just the Institute method in me. Who knows?
Okay. I mean, I have the guns pointed right at them.
I kind of want to just make sure that Gracie and Chance
Yeah, no,
are
that's
not-
fine.
Yeah, that's the main issue.
Yeah,
now.
You're right. Okay.
If we can't find them and we just start running back, that's the cue.
Roger. Okay. Cool.
Hi.
Yeah. So, the two of you in the ship, you begin to make your way up. It's quite confusing, but we'll say you guys make your way up to a couple of these rooms. You see one that says control room. That seems to be a little it seems like it is like the door is pretty, it's not locked, but it is like heavy. It'll take you a second to sort of like thrust it open, but as you do, you see that a lot of the time has worn away a lot of the things in this area. It's like, it's again very dark, so you're seeing it through lighter light, but there is like a desk with some paperwork on it, most of which has faded away. But you can see there is a clipboard that has been branded. Hold on. has been branded. It says where I just had it. Armor Ace and the Power Patrol on the back of it. And from what you can read from the top, like the very cut up paperwork, you see tour dates on it. And it seems like it's like going to different locations. You have no idea what these locations are, but it seems that it does say like Canada or CA, and then there are some that are other letters that you have, like, you don't know what Michigan is, so like MI means nothing to you.
Chance knows what Michigan is.
Oh, that's true. Chance does know what Michigan is.
It's fully alive.
Yes, that's true. From what you can see, this is like, it seems like they're hitting locations around like Michigan, Wisconsin, Illinois, and Canada.
Okay.
Whatever that means. Well, you know what
Still not
tour
super
is.
relevant, but yeah, at the very least, that was something there.
It's just gonna be a Banton's tour boat.
Does it seem like I mean, I guess not. There's not much in here. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
You see on the desk what looks like a little figurine that looks like power armor, but the power armor is missing a head, and it has a screen on its chest, and the screen looks to have some sort of like fire symbol on it, and it's the same symbol that's on the back of the clipboard that's talking about the Armor Ace and the Power Patrol.
Oh, pick that up. That looks shiny. Nothing else really in here though. That, I mean, it's such an old liner, old ship. Where do we think the actual beacon is?
Ooh, okay, yeah, that was probably up on the deck, like not the deck, but like the deck of the ship where they like control that's where like the radio is and all that sort of stuff. If you want to try and get up there, it's I mean, it'll take you a little bit. Again, you're maneuvering through a ship, and we can move back to everyone else if that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Okay, and that part is a little bit above ground, so there will be a little bit of light coming in. All right, so Felicia and Jerry, you've siphoned some fuel from the ship in, we'll say, like a metal container, a sort of gasoline container. And what are you doing now?
Heading back inside, I guess, and just see if we can see any traces of our people.
Okay. All right. As you make your way back into the ship, you see there is as you were walking in the first time, and Felicia, I'll say you notice this because you have a steel trap of a memory, if you will. And you see that one of the doorways was a staircase, and there was quite a bit of sand that was piled up on it. And you can see that there are it kind of got pushed in towards the stairs. And as you kind of glance over to and try not to draw attention from the scribe that's with you, you see paw prints in it.
Okay, how do I bullshit out of this? She's gonna just nudge Jerry a little bit to look over at the stairwell. Douglas, if you want to take a break with us, we remember how to get back. It's fine. You don't have to guide us all the way back there if you're doing other things.
I mean, yeah, this guy doesn't know what the fuck. I mean, I don't know this guy. He's not one of us. I mean, no offense, I don't know you. Are you sure you don't want me to just supervise?
It's fine. It's gonna be just tedious nonsense.
Okay, I'll have to run it past my knight, but if you say so.
We'll wait right here.
You're not gonna start?
You can start. Jerry, you can. Johnson, you can start.
Ma'am, she may not look like much, but she has kicked my teeth in more than once when I got uppity. So I know not to. I'm going on ahead.
Yeah, it's the Brotherhood way, ain't it? All right, well, we'll go run past my knight, and we'll make sure that I guess we'll figure this out. Did you see the death claws when you were coming in? You said on the horn you did.
We did see traces of them, yes.
All right, were they far out?
It seemed that they were I'm trying to think in technical terms. What is clicks? How far are clicks away?
It's a kilometer.
Yeah, about a kilometer or so out.
A kilometer? What the fuck is that?
You're not up on your reading. It's that far. Don't worry.
We don't
The
use
best knowledge is
metric
knowing-
here.
The best knowledge is making sure you know all the knowledge, because you may never know when those uppity people from up north. Don't worry about it.
Okay. All right. Well, don't die from the fumes, okay?
Yep.
And he is going to leave you to it, and we are going to leave y'all to it because we're going to go on a quick break before we come back for more of this wonderful Fallout 313 episode. Go grab a drink, grab a snack, grab a friend, take your medication, do a stretch. I'll be right back. Bye. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you all had a good break. I stood over my sink like a gremlin with chips and dip. That's what I did on my break. All right. Let's go to the crew that's in the well, I guess no, Felicia, you wanted to go find them.
Yes.
And Jerry, what are you doing?
So Jerry was going to start heading back towards the door, but it sounds like I'm unsupervised at the moment.
The scribe did walk back out.
Yep. So if I can, on my way back, are there any robots around in here?
No, not inside. There's just the ones that
Okay.
are, cleaning on the deck.
Okay. So
I see.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, I guess.
I mean, you might be able to call for one of them. Like, there's the vacuum one that you could hey, there's the sand built up. Can you send him in here?
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't want to draw attention by
That's fair.
getting one of the Brotherhood to do anything. So don't want to do that. Yeah, I guess in that case, I'm just gonna. Yeah, I don't know if Jerry's just gonna try and blow the door open at that point, because that seems like that's gonna kick things off. And
A potential thought is
Mhm.
with the fuel that we have, you can power
the
The-
cutting torch.
the cording torch to see how much further it can get in. That way you maybe can try to peek with inside and see what's going on. That could be something
Yeah.
to do
Yeah.
while
I
we're
mean,
waiting for the actual explosives.
Yeah, I mean, given my know-how, would the vertibird fuel be good for the cutting torch, or is it like?
I would say technically you need flamer fuel for
Yeah.
it, but you might be able to make it work. I don't know. We'll
Well,
see how
I
the dice
mean,
go.
I do have the jury rigging perk, which I
That's
don't think
true.
is technically what it's for, but
But rolls be rolls, man.
Yep.
Rolls be roll. It's finale.
Hmm.
Yep. So yeah, I mean, can I? This may be stretching things too much. Can I turn the cutting torch into a flamer?
I'm okay, kind of, because it's a very it's gonna take you some time because you're gonna
Yep.
have to disassemble the top of it. It's not gonna be a flamer
Yep.
because it's not big enough for that, and you're not using flamer fuel. But you could probably make some sort of system where it will ignite the gasoline that is pumped through it to make a flamethrower of sorts that probably
Yep.
won't be technically as powerful as a flamer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I can I can get to work on that while
All right.
they're doing the
All
rest
right.
of that.
Okay. So Ava, you are heading up. You're able to follow the tracks for the most part. Sand, boy, does it get everywhere, and it's not like anybody else has explored the top of this ship for a while. So as I'm going to say you catch them as they're coming back down the hallway to go up to the deck of the ship. And you kind of, are you guys being stealthy up there? Are you talking to each other or anything?
Oh
Gracie
yeah,
and
we're
Chan?
whispering.
Yeah, whispering. Yeah, we're not just kind of stumping around up there.
Mhm.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
All right. What I catch you is like, hey.
You see a shadow in the or silhouette in the
It's
candlelight.
Felicia if you can't see me right now.
What's up with the camera gun that I have right now?
It's
Just in
Felicia.
case.
Just lowering the barrel. It's Felicia. Felicia. Okay. What the hell's going on here? Do you know what they're looking for?
There's like a steel door they're trying to get into, and they've wasted all of their like fuel to get in. So Jerry thinks explosives can get through. I was able to argue to get like the supervisor away, but he's most likely gonna be coming back with like his person. So we gotta go and
You just
explode
hear
that door now.
tinnitus, and Gracie's world just blanks out after you hear explosives, and you see her reach into her pocket, pull out the
The
baseball.
remaining explanation was mainly for Chance. It's like we gotta go now.
Gracie's just heading down this. She is in. There's something that needs to be. I've been given consent to explode. I'm exploding it right now.
New
She's
shirt,
Michael
I'm
Myersing it.
consent to explode.
Okay.
Also, I did give Sal the word. If he sees us running towards him, or if he hears explosions, that's to go to for popping off. So be prepared for chaos.
Chaos, you say?
Yes.
I'm gonna be a menace, overseer.
Please.
Respect
We've been
the
talking about
last.
death claws.
Okay.
I'm just gonna casually use a luck point to add a detail to a scene.
Okay.
What if there is one outside to give us more time inside while the Brotherhood is actually dealing with something?
Oh my
Call
god.
the
Okay.
babies.
So
Call the babies.
I'll donate a luck point.
if
to
you
Chance.
if you
Hell, I'll
both
donate that too.
okay, I'm gonna need
Fine.
all of you to donate a luck point if we're doing it.
Yeah, I don't really use luck points. So.
Neither does Gracie. Take it.
I'm sorry, I'm being
Yeah.
a menace.
Okay. Let me
Yeah.
just pull up a death claw. I was specifically told, I hope we don't have to fight a death claw. All right, let's do it.
You're correct.
We may not have to fight one. They may have to fight a death clock.
It's not gonna stop with them. What do you think's gonna happen?
Hey, first of all, I'm
Fine.
Native American. I can talk to it. It will trust me. Secondly, if that
There-
doesn't work, we leave.
And also, maybe they take each other out. Maybe they take each other
I'm
out.
gonna be honest. When I run through Fallout 4, I will I will aggro a Deathclaw and then bring it into a raider camp. So I'm all for this. If everyone gives a luck point.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. So as you guys are having, I was like, you guys don't see anything because nobody's outside. So as this is happening, you guys are having a conversation, and all of a sudden, you start to hear scraping from outside, and you feel an impact on the ship. It doesn't really move that much, but it does reverberate through the ship. As outside, a Deathclaw has climbed up top of this vessel and has thrown one of the robots into the side. And you guys inside,
echoing through. Jerry, you hear it more than the others. Hear the very distinct, very scary sound of a death claw outside. I don't have it queued up. If I had known, I would have. But here we are. Okay.
Listen, it's fine. It's fine, right?
Jerry, and then
Fine.
you start to hear the sound of guns going off.
Gracie stops for a second. And I imagine she's like halfway down the stairs, listens, continues downstairs to go find this door.
Okay. Nope. You do not hear the sound of a vertebrate shooting. I will just say that.
Okay. Sal's just like, I'm not in this right now.
Sal's going through something. You're not sure what it is.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Okay. Jerry, hearing this, you see Gracie come down the stairs.
Oh, well, I guess that's where you got to.
Where is it?
Or we want blown up right over here. I'm gonna head far away so that I don't get blown up too.
Tape.
Especially me
Tape,
and all this
please?
fuel. Yes, and hands
Thank
you duct tape.
Rips it out with her teeth, sticks it on the door, sets it. Run now.
Wait, hold on. Sorry. One grenade is not going to do this. You will probably also need the fuel. Do you have any other explosives besides the baseball grenade, or do you have any other items that you can use to create? Because this is a very heavy door. A grenade is not
Right.
going to bust through it.
Did we have any books
I'll-
that helped with grenades or anything? I can't recall.
No, we
Right.
didn't, unfortunately. All of our books
Oh.
were either about shooting or, yeah. Honestly, I will use my Molotov as well. I was going to save this for the Death Claw just in case, but I'll add that. So you to see Gracie tape this, make like a little makeshift fuse. Molotov, she looks at you. Fuel. We need more fuel. This thing's heavy. This is like probably titanium or some shit.
Well, looks at the, probably didn't make it very far in converting the cutting torch into the flamer. It's like, well, I'll idea for when we get home, and then hands over the fuel to Gracie for blowing
Yep,
up
she
the
just
door.
starts coding the door. Lights a match. You ready to run?
Already,
Always.
like you turned to say that.
already out the
Jerry's
door.
like,
Did you go
halfway down
outside or
the hall.
upstairs?
Probably would have gone.
Or you could go into one of the rooms.
Yeah, one of the
Yeah.
rooms.
Go in
is
one of the
fine.
rooms. Let's get a wall
Yeah.
between us.
Yes.
Okay. Could you do me a favor and give me an explosives check? I'm gonna make this a difficulty of 1, because you're gonna have to rig this properly so that it's going to actually blow the door off or something like that.
Right. Explosives. Do-do-do-do. Da-da-da. That is marked. I'm gonna spend a luck as well.
Okay.
Okay.
What are you spending luck for?
Yay.
To add to the roll. All right, 2 successes.
Okay.
One of those. Oh my god, that could have been so bad. That was a
Uh,
19.
So don't spend the luck because you're only lucky roll you spend after the roll.
Oh, action point. That's what I mean. Action point.
Okay, so you're spending 1 action point. So take away that 7. You still succeeded because you are tagged in it. So you guys get to bank 1 success.
Yay.
And then so you light the fuse. How long do you give it?
It gets about 3 seconds, enough for Gracie to somersault into an adjacent room.
Yeah, you, Jerry, you look down as you made your way into the room, and somehow Dusty's already sitting next to you. And then Gracie barrel rolls over. And before this explodes upstairs, what are you guys doing?
I'm not being blown up for somebody's sins, so I'm already in the room.
Oh, yeah,
Understandable.
But-
When Gracie left, I followed. So yeah, I'm also going to do that.
Yeah, Gracie got the. You saw her Michael Myers walk down the stairs. You know
Yeah.
shit's going down.
Yeah,
Nope.
it was more so like, let's give her a little bit of space to do her
Yeah.
thing.
Okay.
the explosion goes off, and you guys hear an immense amount of sound that's going outside. I doubt you could hear any specifics of things that are happening. What are you guys doing now?
Heading in through the, first checking to make sure Gracie's okay and didn't blow herself up.
Mhm,
Then heading through into the room in there.
Okay.
Yeah, check the room.
Okay. I like this.
Let's go in,
Yeah.
baby.
So you can see that the door has it hasn't blown off, but it has the piece that they had cut through. It has bananaed in or tacoed into the room, and inside you see a lot of dust that is going on, and there is a low red light that illuminates the room. Movement suddenly pops to life. 5 stations stand in this room. They're evenly placed apart. On the leftmost, you guys, as the light sort of shines in a bit more, this illuminated red light that is in here, you notice one of them is standing up on a platform is a white sentry bot, and its eye is glowing faintly. It doesn't seem to be fully activated, but it does seem to have there is power to it. To its right, you see on the ground on this raised platform is a thruster that is spitting fire and pushing the form that this robot sort of back into the booth more. It seems to be some sort of robot with a buzzsaw on one arm and a grasping claw on the other. It's not cylindrical like a Mr. Handy, but it is I guess for those of you who are out west, it looks like what's his name? The guy with the cowboy hat and the robot with the cowboy hat that talks to you.
Victor or something
Yeah.
like that.
It's not quite that big, but more that shape. In the center, you see you see a robot that looks like what you picked up, Chance. It is a power armor suit with no head, but on its chest you see the red outline of an Assaultron head as opposed to that symbol that you saw, and it has white. It has white armor as opposed to the blue that is on the one you saw. The next one is a Mr. Handy that has legs. Its light blue paint job reflects in the glow red of its eye stalks that don't seem to be moving. And on the far right seems to be 3 jute bots with guns as arms, or like they all have different protruding things. There's guns, there's arms, and there's buzzsaws on one. The robot in the middle seems to be moving in a pattern back and forth with its arms sort of going up and down. And you guys can see that all around this, there's artwork on the walls. And above these 5 robots, it says very clearly in this sort of almost cartoony text, the Yukon 5.
That's it? It's just a bunch of boring robots?
I mean, they got guns and stuff.
Yeah, but everyone has guns.
I mean, to be fair, the Brotherhood is all about hoarding technology, and this is technically technology.
So better pay us well for this. How do we get him to move?
Looks at the Pip Boy on his arm. Well, let me see what I can do with
Mhm.
this, and looks for a terminal or even just direct ports into the robots.
Yeah, as you start looking around the room, you notice that on the walls are like I said, these drawings of these robots in better shape, and I'll give you guys a picture so that you can see them. What you see. Oh, show me what I see, please. There seem to be almost cartoonish drawings that these. The Yukon 5 have these very action moves on them. They each have the name of them, which you have heard on this beacon. I guess in French, but you have heard them. Commander Chaos is under the center one, and Jerry, as you get next to it, you see that there is a red button underneath it. Do I assume you press it?
Yeah, Probably.
Okay. As you
Why
press
is
it,
Mr. Shivers surfing cunt? Oh my god.
you hear this. Oh, hold on. Can you guys hear it? Is it continuing to play over and over again?
So far, it stopped. Yeah.
All right, for the rest of you, because it didn't play on my end, I'm just going to play it real quick. For them, this is what they heard. This is what you hear.
I am Commissioner Chaos, leader of the Yukon
This
5.
kills me.
Armor
This is
Ace
so
and the
funny.
Power Patrol does not stand a
This
chance
robot.
against my bots of destruction. When 5 stand as one, no Imperialists can defeat us.
Man, I didn't know Canada was this baller.
They got
Um,
sick of America's bullshit.
Yeah.
Underneath, you see a label, sort of like this looks almost like museum exhibits. And underneath it says, in the wake of the American liberation of, and it doesn't say in quotations, but I'm saying in quotations, America's liberation of the Yukon Territory, a damaged Assaultron uploaded its consciousness into a suit of T-45 power armor, and it's reborn into Commissioner Chaos. The rogue AI forms the Yukon 5, a group of anti-imperialist robots which threaten to halt the march of Manifest Destiny. And then it says at the bottom, brought to you by Dynamite Animation Company, coming to you soon.
Now, what the hell is this supposed to be?
Actually, Chance, you would know Dynamite Animation Company was a very prominent animation company pre-war. They made a bunch of like cartoons. A lot of it was propaganda, but it was all geared towards children.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Okay. The beacon.
Yes.
And my brain broke. Beacon is
The
coming
beacon-
from what in here?
So nothing in here is what the
Okay.
beacon came from the ship, and
From
in
the
general,
ship.
yeah,
Gotcha.
it seemed to be a call out. From what you're gathering from the tour dates and all of this, they
Yeah.
were doing a tour for this cartoon and coming to different cities with these robots
Yep.
Yep.
to promote the show.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Abby,
Okay.
you were so close. You were so close, and I was like, damn.
This. Just this.
Huh. Okay. I mean, listen. I guess we all need some levity in our lives, but I don't know why we've been sent over here to look at a propaganda cart. I'm confused.
I think.
I'm confused why y'all are confused. These are robots with weapons on them. We should
Ye-
get
that's-
these going. There's a death claw out there. We need these to kill that thing and get the hell out of
Wait,
here.
do they actually work? I thought they were just toys, just big toys.
Wait, you summoned a death clog?
Summit? No, wait.
Yeah,
no,
you guys, you all heard the yell. You know there's a death claw out
Yeah,
there.
we heard the yell, but it's just like, you summoned it? It's more so, this was propaganda back in the day, but we didn't know that it was propaganda back in the day until just now.
Oh,
Everyone
no,
else
I
was
was here. I know
assuming-
that part.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
like, are these actually working?
They look like they are slightly powered.
Huh.
If this was a tour ship to tour for children, they probably don't have bullets in them.
That is true.
They might
We're gonna have to
work.
make some donations.
Does that mean we have to go back to the ship where, again, there is death claws, like a death claw at the very least around to arm these things?
I mean, that one's got a buzzsaw on it. You know, that one we might be able to do something with. The other ones with weapons, you know, I don't know as much about, but
Yeah.
Fair
At the
enough.
very least, this seems like what we came here for. This is what's gonna get us paid. Let's get these things moving. Get back to Sal. Get out of here before the Deathclaw decides to make its way inside here and pick out all the yummy stuffings from inside the big metal turkey.
That's a lovely thought. How do we get them moving?
Again, points to the pit boy on his arm and gestures to, you know.
We're all
What's
right.
around?
Let's get
Alright.
them moving.
That's dude. That's
I will
yeah.
say, I mean, you could fit some of these on there if they are not if they are, you could reprogram some of them obviously to do certain things. Another option too would they're props. You could destroy them. You didn't come here. You weren't told to to get everything. Like, you don't have to gather everything. Hi, Raiders. Hi, Rugged of the Realm. Good to see you guys. Welcome in. You don't have to bring everything back. You were sent out here for information, but you have no idea what's going on outside. So you can try to take some of these out, or I mean, you could leave them, and if the Brotherhood's
And just
gonna
document will be found. and
Yeah,
then they can come
exactly.
back
Like,
later.
you know that it would take a lot to not only restore these, but to program them, and they would also need supplies. So anything that the Brotherhood's going to do with, they were hoping that this was something big that they could, these were weapons of war. They are children's props, so you've already taken them over a little bit for that. But you could all so I'll leave it up to you. You don't have to bring everything back. You can destroy it, or you can just leave it. That's kind of up to you guys what you want to do with it.
And from my understanding, just because my brain, for some reason, can't
Yeah,
picture
you
the
see
scale,
people.
how big are these things?
Yeah, so they're all the size of the things that they are made of. So an Assaultron, that
Yeah.
thing is, human size. There is the Sentry Bot, which is quite big. The Power Armor is normal Power Armor size.
Yeah.
They're all to scale. There's the Mr. Handy with legs,
Okay.
which is so weird.
Yeah.
And then the
The
Jukebox,
jukeboxes
which are just jukebox size. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think what we possibly can do instead is, can we upload the files on this thing to the Pip-Boy and take that?
Yeah, think I can figure that out. Just give me a minute or two.
Sure.
Starts poking at the 3 buttons on the Pip Boy to figure out.
Yeah. Why don't you give me well, there's not a technology, right? There's just science.
No,
There's
it's
science.
That's science.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can
Go
I
ahead and give
assist
me.
with that? Because
Yeah,
I also have
absolutely.
tax science.
Yeah. Whoever wants to do it, that's fine. Chance, as they are doing this and you're listening to all of the chaos that's going on outside, you're looking around, Gracie, you're looking around, and you see that off to the left side
Oh, use one
is
of our action points because we're at 6.
Yep.
you see that there is there is a gift shop in here, and in the gift shop there you see a full-size set of T-45 power armor in a glass container, in a display piece. But they would have probably made actual power armor for this. That might work. There's also shirts and little figurines and stuff if you want those.
I know there's calamity happening, but I still don't want to. I mean, there was an explosion. So I think if anything is known at this point that there's something happening inside, it's already known because, again, explosion. Yeah, I'm going to break that glass.
I think they're busy. Yeah.
Yeah.
They are busy with that.
No, I was like, I could try to open the glass case without,
Yeah.
whatever. Fuck that.
You could try to lockpick it, or you could try to break it. Whatever you
I
want
mean,
to
at
do.
this point, I think it's above us. Like,
You know what? Fuck
Are we
lockpicking.
debutantes?
Yeah.
Okay.
funnily enough,
Yeah.
I do
why
have
don't-
lockpicking. But I'm like, nah.
All right, why don't you give me 3 bullets and you can break through this and get some power armor.
Okay, sure. I think I have my bullets listed somewhere.
You should.
I did. Well, I know Gracie was keeping bullet numbers for us as well a bit ago. Oh yeah, here you go. Boop. I got those here. Yeah. I have now.
All right, the glass shatters as you guys who are fiddling with this thing. You look over and see Chance. Are you getting in the power armor, Chance?
Absolutely. Well,
Dope.
because more importantly, if my face is covered, they won't know I'm a ghoul when we start going out and blasting.
That's fair. That's fair. Let's see.
Just saying.
All right. I am going to pop these on your character sheet. Congratulations. You now have power armor.
This is ridiculous.
You guys see Chance getting in the back of it as it opens up. Gracie, what are you doing?
Gracie is thinking, okay, we get the program, whatever. These stupid lame robots, I don't like them. We absolutely cannot leave these things to the Brotherhood. So Gracie, just as Jerry is Jerry rigging them, she just taps his shoulder. We're blowing this shit up when we're done, yeah?
I mean, we can. Seems like a bit of a waste, but y'all
Wanna leave 'em
seem
to
to
the
know a lot
Brotherhood?
more. Y'all seem to know a lot more about them than me, so I guess if we don't want them to have it, then yeah, I guess we can blow them up. But do we have any more
only-
bombs? Didn't
The
we use
only
them all
thing
on
to
the drones?
argue about not blowing them up is even for them, it will take a lengthy amount of time to actually have them up and running in general, and then to have them make it a weapon will take longer. By the time they do all of that, the God, what is the name?
Arsenal
of
Yeah,
Democracy?
the arsenal. The arsenal could already be over here and try to overtake them.
That's fair, but still better safe than sorry. I'm gonna go check out that gift shop. Gracie rushes into the gift shop and begins scavenging for flammable and explosive things.
Doom, doom. Hey!
If you can find a,
Fucking sharp chance!
if you can
Alright.
find a t-shirt in a size large, men's, can you get that, please?
You get a shirt thrown at you that says, "Fight the Yukon 5."
He's just collecting t-shirts for dad.
Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
That has to be a line. That's funny.
You yeah, you guys are you are maneuvering this. You were able to hack into this is your role, correct? The science, yes. You were able to hack in and gather the information from this ship, giving just enough power to the machine from your Pip-Boy to get it. You've got the power armor. Gracie, give me a search roll, please. That would be, what is it? Perception with something else.
Perception survival?
That sounds right.
Yeah, that's what we did. That's how I found that watermelon.
Yep.
And we'll do survival. No, we want to do perception.
This will be a
What-
difficulty of 1
Let's still
because you're finding a stash.
perception survival. I just want to look behind the counter, please. Just one chance. 2 successes. 2
All right.
fives.
You do find some pre-war cash back here. You find a lady cakes, fancy lads, and you find underneath, sort of in a tucked away area. The only thing I can think of that would make sense would be alcohol.
You just hear maniacal laughter from the back of the store as you're stomping out. She's already ripped open the fancy lads. One is in her mouth, and the other is just jerry rigging what is essentially arson in a bottle.
All right. You've got the information. You've got the power armor. You've got your Molotov cocktails. What's next?
Let's go fuck up a Deathclaw that I totally didn't wish for.
Or hope they took each other out.
Check on him.
All right.
All right, let's go.
Yeah,
All right.
what are we hearing as we're starting to head out?
Yeah, you hear the sound of the vertibird going. It is flying. And as you guys emerge from the back of this, onto the deck proper of this ship, you see there are 2 scribes just like tore up and spread out. Their guns are just flown away from them. The construction bots, one of them is just slammed in, it's indented into the side of this building. And there is, the other one is still sweeping. And then the knight is like on the ground with his like back kind of
pushed up on his backpack. He's got his gun off to the side. You don't know if he's alive or dead. But what you do see is your vertibird in the air, nose down, with a death claw hanging off the front of it. And somehow over the sound of the roaring death claw and the vertibird sounds, you hear the wailing of Sal. Just like... as he is attempting to do anything with this. He is flying, everything's spinning. He's actually keeping it in the air. But the death claw's clawing at this. You see his back feet, the claws on the back are going at it. What do you guys like to do?
You said the guns were flung away from the scribes. I want to try to pick up one of their guns and try to just start shooting.
All right, let's see what.
Let's see if my pistol's gonna do anything.
I was at the very least with the power armor. If I assume he didn't have a weapon, but you mentioned when the scribes had a Gatling gun.
The knight did.
The knight did. If the knight is struggling, you're not gonna need that gun anymore. I will take the gun.
All right.
Now I would like to start shooting. I also don't want to shoot up Sal.
That's fair. We can work on that. You do see, you are able to pick up a long laser rifle. Let me, from the ground, Felicity. This is a laser, just a laser rifle. I'll put that on your character sheet. And yeah, ooh, that's not what I want. Let's start combat. So Chance is going to pick up the gun. Felicia is picking up the gun. Gracie, what are you doing with your Molotov cocktails?
Throwing them at the death claw.
Okie pokey. All right.
Because this is the start of combat, and I've learned I am going to preemptively spin the luck point.
All right.
Just in case the missus is listening.
There you go.
Just like, God, this is bad news bears. Bad news bears. We got this, right?
Yeah.
Right?
All right. I think,
maniacal laughter.
I have dropped it onto your character sheet, so that should be there for you, Felicia.
Yes, I see it.
Okay, cool. All right. Let me pull up the stats for a death claw. All right. So, who would like to go first? Actually, sorry, there is a turn order to this. What's everybody's initiative?
Well, with my new armor, it just went down heavily.
Okay. So Chance is going last. I think, was it Jerry and Felicia go at the same time?
Still roll, but yeah.
I've got 12.
There's no roll for it.
Oh, yeah. 6.
I got 13. I'm a grandmother.
Mine
Okay.
is 11.
Okay, so we got Gracie, then Jerry, and then Felicia. Okay. But at the top of the round is the death claw.
Oh boy.
I was fearing that would be the case.
Yes. Okay. So he is going to make an attack with his claws on this thing. Let's see. Okay, that's 2 successes. And he is going to roll damage on that. And that is going to be 2 physical piercing. So that's going to push past anything. So the vertibird is going to take 2 damage. Hokey pokey. That is all right, and then that is gonna be his turn. So Gracie, what do you want to do?
Gracie is just lighting one of these and she's yeeting it.
Okay, and we are gonna roll with that's a thrown weapon, right?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and make your roll.
Let's roll it.
His defense is 1, so you have to get 1 at least, obviously.
2 successes.
Okay. Oh, and it's a critical, baby.
It's a critical. We're about
All right.
to roast Death Claw tonight.
Okay, you can either do something special with that within reason, or you can add an extra damage die to it.
Let's add an extra damage die because this is going to do 4 damage base. So
Yeah.
let's roll
And
damage.
just so you guys know, we don't have to roll for where it's hitting on the death claw because they have physical reduction and energy reduction for all, as opposed to just like the head or the leg or something.
There we go.
Okay.
It is taking 3 physical damage, and because that is fire, it is going to, let me double check. It's got something special. Which quickly ignites and begins to burn anything within the vicinity. Special when, oh wait, no, that's the other thing. The explosive force, no, god damn, that's caps. No, why are they right next to each other on the page? It's on fire. That's
Okay.
the special thing. It's on fire.
It is on fire, and as you see, it does not seem to be bothered by being on fire. It doesn't have any lasting effects, right? It's just like on fire.
Yeah, it's on fire.
Okay. Okay, cool. I will say, none of that damage went through. It's damage reduction.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, it's like soft.
It's a
parts
death
or something,
claw!
Yeah, yeah. And also the soft parts are the slit
It's
the
a
stomach.
chameleon. I thought it would.
Uh,
Oh god, we're so
Uh,
fucked.
Let's see. So, Chance, let me give you the Gatling laser as well, so you can.
Thanks.
Yeah, of course. But next up is Jerry.
All right, so this thing is on the vertibird, kind of on the nose of it.
Yes, yeah.
All right, gonna shout up to Sal. Sal, fire the guns! And I'm going to use the command,
Okay.
major action command and NPC major action, and just tell it to shoot the death claw.
Okay. All right. It's gonna do that because Sal doesn't technically have a turn in combat because he is he's a weakling. But he is going to do that. We'll see how he does. What's the? Oh, okay. So this is going to be because it's going to be big gun and energy agility plus big gun. Let me pull up. Sorry, let me pull up his. What would he be? His target number, agility plus big guns. 1, 2. Oh my god. So you
Got
see
it,
the
got it.
guns, you see the guns go off. And as they do, they begin to at first they are just kind of shooting at the ground as this thing is on it, but he shifts it a little bit, and you see the Gatling gun start to catch this Deathclaw's foot, and it is going to do some damage. Let's see.
That's a
Okay.
lot of damage.
Mm-hmm. So it starts to rip into this thing, and it does. Okay, so okay, it is going to. Oh, not 12. I'm dumb. All right. All right. What would the rest of you like to do? Oh, sorry, not the rest of you. Because I know how this game works. Felicia.
Yep.
A combat I wasn't ready for. Okay.
My bad.
That's all right.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I like it.
I wanna try to aim for the like one of the arms or hands to see
Okay.
if maybe it can help like loosen the grip of it.
Sure.
I guess that's aiming. So
Aiming is not aiming like we think it is.
It's like
Right.
the select a target or something.
yeah.
That's not what aiming is, I think. I think it's a
I have it right here. During combat, you can minor. Here it is. Aim is
Choose
you can re-roll 1d20 on the first attack roll you make this turn.
Okay.
That's what it
Choose hit location. You may choose to target a specific part of a target creature or character. This increases the difficulty of the attack by 1.
Okay. So I'll do that.
Okay, so this is going to be a difficulty of 2 because you're aiming.
Mhm. 2 successes.
All right, go ahead and roll damage.
All right. And then the damage is 5.
And you did put the Gatling laser. Perfect.
Yes.
Thank you.
Move these out of the way.
I like that.
Okay. Okay. So I got a 2, a 2, a 6, and a 5. So that is. Sorry. Because
I'm
I
like,
have to look at- I have
numbers?
to look-
What
I
numbers?
have to look at the chart. So
Yeah.
I think that's good.
4 damage, and then I got 2. Okay, 6 damage, and then damage effect trigger, but I don't think it has an effect
Okay.
trigger. So yeah,
Okay. All right, you did 6 damage.
yes.
Yeah, you
Ugh.
you see we were aiming for one of the arms. Your
Mhm.
bullet, though it makes contact, it doesn't do any damage, but because you hit it and you aimed for it, you see one of his hands slip off, and because he has one hand and one leg off it, you see his claw ripping into and there's a large gash on the windshield of this as he falls down. He's going to fall about probably like 15 feet as where Sal was floating in the air with this. And he kind of lands on the ground and like shakes his head, and he like stands up and like looks around and is going to see the 4 of you standing on the ground. All right. Next up is Chance in your power armor with your Gatling gun.
Okay, and where's the death claws? Where, sorry?
He's on the ground underneath the vertibird and has noticed you guys.
Yeah. Say, you all might want to. Yeah, don't. Okay, and I'm just gonna like separate myself slightly from the group just in case. And let's do the thing, right?
Mhm.
Let's do
Yeah, let's do it.
what we do, how we do it. Okay, let me just look at one quick thing. My minor act is definitely going to aim just in case. Sorry, and what were you gonna say?
Well, I was gonna say, it doesn't matter like physically where you aim as far as like hit all of his damage reduction.
Yeah. It's just the actual minor action is re-rolling 1d20 and just in case.
Yeah.
But I am going to shoot.
Please
But
do.
of course I am using a luck to change the needed roll to my luck feature instead because no. Which I've already accounted for. Wait, did you? Wait, hold on. Oh, no, that's absolutely correct. Sorry, I was just checking a quick thing. Why is it saying that?
What's going on?
My target number should be 8 now instead of but it was. Sorry, give me a second. I just want to make sure. That's so weird that it's changing.
Well, because you don't have any in big guns. This is a big gun.
Yeah. I know that, but when I change it
your
to
luck
luck,
should
it
be
should
8,
go
yeah.
up to 8. But instead, it's showing 6.
Yeah.
Sorry, showing 4. There it is. All right, it fixed itself.
right.
It was being mean. All right, boom. I could. Do we have the? Can I take an
Which
action
one?
point? Thank you.
Oh.
Just in case. Oh, and it's a crit.
Oh shit. Okay. So when you're looking at your character sheet, you have the fire rate is 6.
Yes.
So what I'm going to tell you is when you are hitting with the Gatling gun, you can roll 3 6 times if you want to spend the ammo for it. Which you have a Gatling gun, you probably should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So gets,
They will count as each bullet, so as far as crits go. So
Sure.
like you're not, the total is not gonna do that, but yeah, that's if you want to go ahead. Do you want to do something special with this, or do you want to add extra damage?
Truthfully, I think what I want to do is slightly do more damage, but I think more importantly, make the focus be on me because I'm in the
Sure.
power armor.
I dig that.
At the very least, and I'm a ghoul. I'm gonna hurt, but I'm not gonna hurt like they are. If they
And the
get
power
hurt.
armor is gonna tank a lot of it. So.
Exactly. So you said hit that 6 times?
Yes.
Jesus. Okay. Hold
So
on.
you can go up and roll. What is it? 3 times 6. You go and hit your, hit the dice at the top and the top left corner of your sheet, and just
I see.
do
I can
that
do this and
instead
just
of-
do 18.
yeah.
Makes sense.
Okay. It doesn't have any effects.
Uh,
Piercing one.
It says burst and piercing 1. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of that is piercing damage, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8. All right. Yeah. So describe to me what it looks like with Chance using this Gatling laser and power armor.
Just hold it up. Say aloud to my little. Wait, I don't know actually how this works. They're just gonna start blasting.
You guys just see a barrage of lasers going across and hitting this fucking giant death claw. Okay. That is
Thanks,
the
lady.
end.
That's me.
That is the end of the round. I think that Sal is going to Sal, you guys see the vertibird. Go away, all of you things. Sam is going to take the vertibird, and he is going to start, since he is up in the air, he's going to start flying it around towards you guys, and he's hovering in the air. When he gets closer, you guys can see he is sweating like it's nobody's business, but his eyes are locked in. This man is determined. He is death gripping those controls. He has figured it out, and he's get it, like very high pitched voice still, but he is, the panic's in his voice, not in his demeanor.
This boy deserves a vacation. I swear to fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as it is the start of the round, the Deathclaw is, where's Chance? You moved away from the group, right?
Yeah, I would have moved a little bit away from the
Okay.
group. Yep.
Jerry, why aren't you on the board?
I don't know. You didn't put me on the board.
You can pull yourself and put yourself on the board.
I don't got a gosh darn board.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you green, Jerry.
Okay.
The Deathclaw is going to move forward. I just have to say one thing about Deathclaws. The stat block on the Deathclaw, he does have a gun attribute. Which the first time I saw that, I was like, what the fuck? It's because they throw rocks and stuff, and that is under that skill. So that's what
Wild.
I'm
that
just
is.
saying that if we ever get a Fallout 5, someone has to utilize making a Deathclaw shoot guns.
There are intelligent Deathclaws out there, but
They
he is
can
going to go. He's going to run up to you, the person, Chance, who drew his attention. So he is going to come up to you.
Uh-oh. Oh, God. Oh, God.
And he's going to attack you with his claws. Why not? And I'm going to go ahead and use an extra dice for that. Okay, Chance. Omega.
Yeah.
It's not transferring to your sheet, so could you make a note of your damage resistance in this power armor for me? I have them here.
Yeah, hold on. Give me just a second.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're right.
Note. I just want to make a note somewhere. Here, I'll just put it here. What's up?
All right, so your helmet is 6 physical. Your chest piece is 8 physical.
8
And your
physical.
arms and legs are both 4.
Okay.
All right, and that's the
now,
damage
does
reduction.
Does that stack with my toughness?
No. So this is your outer shell.
Gotcha. I
Yep.
see. Gotcha.
All right,
gotcha.
so he is going to attack you. Did I already roll it? No? Okay. I'm gonna use one of my things to add to that. Oh
You
shit.
are getting crit
I-
fails on both of these.
Okay.
Ooh.
I did already roll it, but that's okay. He is going to make purchase still.
Boo.
And I am going to
tomato.
roll the damage. And I'm going to add an extra die because this is the last fight and I've got points to spend. All right. So that is going to be 6 physical damage to your leg.
All right. So
3
for
of those,
that-
3
sorry,
of them are piercing. So
Okay.
those will go through. And then the 3 that are not piercing will be blocked.
Yes.
Because you have, yeah. Okay. So that is that.
So I'll take 3 damage.
Yep.
Youch.
And then you as it is coming in, you see it slip on the sand and it is going to fall prone as it like comes in for the attack. It's sand on top of metal. It's not used to this sort of playground. It does fall, which will give you a chance to run away if you choose to. You
just wanna
also have a
say-
Gatling gun, so you don't want to shoot that up close.
Fair. I just want to say I don't know why this is my imagery. It has hit my right leg and then it's also fallen. I picture us both going into our Peter Griffin mode. You see 2 big ass things on the ground.
All right. Why don't you? All right. So next up is going to be Gracie.
Oh boy. Okay. It's not going on fire easily.
Nope.
It's great. Well, you know what? More fire might help. I'm going to take my one other Molotov. Yeet it.
Okay. I think when you are throwing a weapon, if you're not using your explosive skills, I think that you're using guns because that's why he has that. Let me double check.
Okay. Although I do have a throwing skill specifically, but
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me double check. Range, close, medium, extreme. Combat dice. Hit locations. Making an attack.
What am I tagging in?
Critical hits and injuries. Well, I'm not finding it immediately. So, yeah. What have we been using? Explosives?
yeah, explosives.
Yeah, we could just do that. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
let's-
sure it is like a agility plus bullets, but I can't remember off the top of my
Yeah.
head.
Chili plus explosives. Kaboom! 2 successes.
All right.
All right, let's roll for that damage.
Yes,
Da,
please
da, da,
do.
da, da. Molotov. 4 physical damage.
All right. You see it explode on top of this thing. And Chance, you get the sight of this flame just kind of catching on the back of the Deathclaw. Again, the damage does not go through, but it is now still lit on fire in front of you. And it seems to like, as it is sort of like scratching into the ground to stand up, it's pretty pissed. Gracie, is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn? The vertibird is here.
I'm going to start running towards the vertibird while the Deathclaw is stop, dropping, and rolling.
Okay.
Chance, there I am. I'm pink. Yep.
You're pink.
Vertifly, get me out of here.
Yeah, you hop up in the vertibird, and Sal is still looking over at the rest of the group. All right, next up is going to be Jerry.
All right. I would like to start with the minor action to move on to the vertibird.
Nope. There are the guns on the vertibird.
Yep.
Yep,
And
there
I
you
would
go.
like to, for my major action, hop into one of the gunner seats and light the Deathclaw up.
All right. You're going to roll your, since this is the Gatling laser, your agility plus energy.
Yes. Okay. Not my energy weapons.
Yeah,
Okay.
your energy weapon plus agility. Because it's a laser.
Okay. let's see. I'm just gonna click energy weapons because my perception and agility are the same.
Okay.
Right. I'm gonna go ahead and spend one of our action points if that's okay, just to get extra dice.
Do it.
Ba-ba-bum. Oh, that looks like no successes.
Okay. Would you like to use a luck to reroll one of those?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Okay.
All right. So what's the fastest way for me to do
Wait,
this?
I crit on mine, and we're back here. I think we should be back to 4 now,
Okay.
right? Yeah, okay. With this
you-
being used rare 4.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
top left of your character sheet, there is just a dice that you can roll.
Right. Okay. 1d20. Agility. Energy weapons. Oop. Nope, that's still a miss.
Oof. Okay, so the
Yeah.
Gatling laser goes off, and you never used one of these before, and it's kind of on a suspension system, so you don't really pull it down all the way, and it's kind of just firing over it. Chance, you see these lasers narrowly missing the both of you as you are right next to this thing. As Jerry is like, "Oh shit!" and you pull it down all the way, and realize that, oh, okay, well that's a lot easier than firing like this.
In my defense, one of the qualities it says on the sheet is inaccurate.
True. Okay. Next up is going to be Felicia.
I think I'll follow suit.
Okay.
Yeah, just get on the bird, and also try to get on one of the guns and see if that helps.
All right. The other lasers on the way they're set up, it's on the other
Oh, yeah.
side.
Actually, we'll just use the laser musket dice.
Okay.
We'll have.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Rule of cool, that would be awesome, but physically, I
Yeah.
don't know that
That's
that would
fair.
actually work. Yeah.
That is completely fair. So it is. You know what? If everyone's cool, I'll also use an action point to have an extra die.
Get us out of here. It sucks.
Yeah. I want to go home. All right. 3 successes.
All right, let's go. Let's do damage.
All right, so I have to roll this so many times. Hold on. All right, 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Did I do that math correct? Hold on.
Should be rolling 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Let me just do that one more time because I messed
Okay.
myself up. Okay, so
Won't say anything.
5 damage.
Okay, are any of them piercing?
It is yeah, piercing 1.
Okay. All right. So definitely
Damage type is energy.
Correct. Yep. So one of those is definitely going to go through as you shoot into this thing, giving Chance, whose turn is next, a chance to do whatever the heck he wants.
And they've gotten onto the vertibird at this point.
Yep, all 3 of them are on the vertibird.
How is this Deathclaw like? Does it look like it's about to get back up and pounce? Or
Yes, it does.
Mhm.
Speaking in terms of it is bloodied, but I'm going to tell you right now, its defenses are 6 for physical and 9 for energy.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough.
I don't feel bad. I didn't do this to you.
I did. Let's go.
And you know what? We all bought in. We all
Yeah,
donated.
yeah,
This
yeah.
is our fault.
I'm gonna hold it down.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold it down while the others start to get the hell away. I
Oh
will
my
survive
Chance!
more than most will. I trust myself.
Yeah.
As they're all getting on, God dang it. Hey, hey, you know, we've been in this little journey together for a long periodically time, and I want to continue on that journey, but this is a problem. Probably a problem I started. Now I admit that, but hey, if I'm doing anything, and I think inside of his little power armor as he can, if possible, he just kind of like shimmies and like tries to find his little chipped poker chip. And he goes, "It's okay. I'm gonna get through it, like I always do." And I am just going to try to completely hold this thing down from pouncing onto the vertibird.
Okay. Are you gonna shoot it, or are you just gonna try to strength it?
I'm gonna try to strength. I'm gonna try to hold it down.
Hold it down. All right, let's do it.
I have 2 more luck points. I'm gonna use one here.
Okay.
Hopefully an action point as well.
Hold me now.
Athletics.
Oh, I didn't turn back on the music. I'm sorry. We've been in silence this whole time. It's been so intense.
We've been stressed.
Yeah. We've all been stressed.
Yeah, athletics.
This music is perfect for this. All right. Let's see.
Okay, let's here. All right. Here we are. Up. And then use an action point.
This is gonna be athletics, yeah.
Okay, that's 1 success. I am going to.
You only need 1 to hit it, as far as like his defense is 1. So
Okay.
you have him. If you can hold him, it'll be up to him on his next turn.
Okay.
Unless there's something else you want to do. You've got him.
How I'm doing this as well is I kind of hold on to this big old meaty creature as best as I can. And where it got shot in the leg, I'm just gonna like step hard on it to just like really incapacitate them.
Yeah.
Using my last luck point to make that detail in this scene. That's all I can do, gang. As my last luck point, go forth and prosper.
All right. Now, the rest of you on the ship. Chance has this thing. He is holding it down. Do you choose to leave Chance behind? Or do you want to fire upon this thing as he is being held by Chance?
How many other
I'm not-
guns does the vertibird have?
There are 2 on the side and 1 in the front.
Gracie's hopping into the other side, and she's blasting that thing!
All right. So Chance, you give this. Go on, guys. Like you go over the comms. Everything's connected. It's fine. Is there anything you want to say to them as you are holding this down?
We don't got many chances. Mainly you don't. So, I'll be okay. I got across the way without you. I'm gonna keep going. You just get back and get the money.
God damn it, Chance.
If that is that, you see the vertibird that your friends are on, it shifts and turns to face you, going up in the air slightly, and you see Sal you see through your visor, through your reticle, Sal's face, and you see is him go. And he starts.
We shared Moontown together. We aren't leaving you.
This is not a video game.
I mean, technically it is.
What did he do?
Did you get a 1 or a 20, LB?
Please be a 1, please.
So, that's not that. This is what I need. How many am I rolling here? Okay.
Oh my god. 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 I'm so nervous.
Oh,
Jesus Christ!
oh no, that's not Sal rolling damage.
No, that is Sal rolling the damage. I just rolled it off his sheet.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Which is the exact amount of health. Without going over. You
He's
see
getting
the
like 10
vertebrae?
badges.
Yeah. The look, he is like he can't see your eyes, but he is locked in with you, and this vertebrate just cuts through the death claw, and you like these are 50 caliber bullets. I'm dead. Absolutely. And as the death claw goes limp in your hand and falls from your grasp, not a fucking bullet has hit you.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get so lucky with the lady. wait, okay. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. Wow, I'm not dead.
Check when you're on the ship.
Oh yeah, fuck this.
You run back to the vertibird and get into it, and as you do, you guys start to hear the sound of another vertibird coming back as some shit has gone down. You all gather in and start to move the fuck out of here. But as you do, would anybody like to fire upon? You have bullets. You want to fire on the ship and take it out?
Absolutely. Fuck the Brotherhood.
At the very least, make it unfunctionable.
Absolutely.
So they can't
Yeah.
follow.
All right. Jerry and Gracie and Omega, Chance, if you guys want to use your Gatling weapons upon this, feel free reign. Roll that damage.
Yep.
Right?
He did crit, by the way. That's what happened. He crit.
Very good.
Nice.
So what do we roll for damage on the Gatling lasers?
So the Gatling laser
It
is
says
a burst.
3 CD.
Yeah, so that's 3 dice at a fire rate of 6. So 3 times 6 dice.
6.
3 times 6, girl.
18.
So that's 18.
I thought we
18.
were supposed to.
18.
It's late.
Plus.
Some of us are not math gays.
That's
Some of us
fine.
are not math gays.
You're a science nerd.
Yes, I am.
Science and math can be very different.
All right, roll your dice, girl.
I'm rolling up. How do I roll that?
Top left, there's like the dice up at the top, and you can just hit the pit boy one.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
All right. 18.
Yeah. Yep.
So you guys do a combined, what is that? 7, 8, 30, 48 damage into this thing as the deck of this just gets destroyed. Sal is white knuckling this. His head is down, his brows are fixed, and he is flying you the fuck out of there as this other vertibird from a distance is coming in, trying to figure out what the fuck happened. It doesn't seem to be giving chase, as it doesn't know what the hell is going on.
Mhm.
And you guys are making your way back across the wasteland.
Hell yeah.
Is there anything you guys want to talk about while you're on the ship? you got a couple
think-
hours before you get back.
Legitimately, while they're doing all of that, Felicia's just right next to Sal, and she's just feeding him sugar bombs. As he's going, like, you need to keep your energy up
Like a
there.
fucking horse. She's just like,
Oh, yeah. Gracie's doing the same. She's got her fancy lads. Everyone just finds a fancy lad in their
Stabbing.
hand and she's just stress eating.
I don't need food.
Eat it anyway.
this is for
Okay.
me, not for you.
Yeah.
And as you guys fly back over the Lake of Fire, you see you see other ships that are in the sand. There are you fly back over the Children of Adam. But sorry, go ahead if you want to have any conversations.
just once we're out of danger, I think Yuri's gonna spend most of the trip back, going over every inch of the power armor, just, geeking out about it, taking notes, whether or not Chance is still in it or not.
Oh no, he yeeted himself out of that power armor to get into here, and especially with the speed, he probably didn't have a chance to put it onto the ship.
No, I'm sure you can jump. Like they're made
Oh,
to have
guess
power armor.
yeah,
people
That's also
jump
fair.
on them, yeah.
Listen, he just wanted to not die. Okay.
I think Felicia's gonna take the body out of the closet and just kind of poke and prod and look into it a little bit and
Sure.
maybe do surgery to remove the implant.
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
Don't
Alright.
forget to give Sal back his pet boy so he doesn't get in trouble.
Oh, yeah. Probably would have done that.
Now that things are
When
calm.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys fly your way back to the Arsenal of Democracy. There is a bit of commotion over the airwaves, but Sal is able to definitely make it clear that it is him flying the vertibird. There is a lot of disbelief about it at first, but when he flies it in, you see there are a ton of people outside. All Arsenal of Democracy, different levels. They have different ranks on their outfits, and they all greet Sal like he just won the Super Bowl. Like he is lifted into the air. Like they're all going crazy for him. But as that happens, the head of the Arsenal of Democracy, the Eagle, walks out, and as she does, everyone goes quiet. She looks to him, looks at the vertibird, looks at you guys, and says, "Well, it seems that there is a little bit of a conversation we need to have about your mission. Would you all care to join me in my office, please?"
Please
Yeah.
take
Yes,
it
of
away.
course, man.
Yeah.
The rest of you, don't you have work to be doing? And they all oh fuck, and they start dispersing. You guys make your way back up to the office that you all started your journey here on. Who is going? You don't have to tell the tale, but who is going to explain what happened?
Oh, the most over-exaggerated detailing of what we have gone through, including going to. Well, do we talk about Moontown? I don't think we need to talk. I think we. You don't mention Moontown.
Gonna have to go back and watch that. Clearly, I missed
It's
something.
great.
You really
So
did.
precious. It's so precious.
But yeah, very much. But also making it seem like Sal was the one leading the entire expedition, saving us, from the threats, even standing up to the Brotherhood of Steel.
Held them at gunpoint. It
held them
was-
at
I'm assisting with
gunpoint.
that. Assisting as much as I can.
Yeah.
So much.
Why
I'll
don't you
pick it up.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead? This will be a difficulty 1. Give me a speech check about this. I kind of want to just see how elaborate and exorbitant this is.
Oh, bad.
Exuberant.
Easy. If you'll roll. You're not rolling. Well, have you rolled for me? Please roll.
You bitch. Thank you.
I got a crit in my assisting. Crit success.
Okay. I think the fact that she doesn't like Chance to start out was she's like, okay, and then you as the the professional one is backing him up. She kind of she
The one thing I have is bullshitting my voice. She can believe that.
She's trying to cut through all the flower language to understand exactly what happened. But she after you finish telling this story, she kind of uncrosses her arms. She's standing in front of her desk. She places her hands back on the desk and she says, "Well, I expected very little from you. No offense.
Wow.
But
Wow.
you have exceeded my expectations quite highly. I will keep you in mind for future projects. And I believe that there is the payment that is due.
Mm-hmm.
I said I would pay you with the information that you bring back, depending on how much you do. And since you have brought me back not only an immense amount of information, some that is imperative to both the 313 and
and I also pull out the action figure. That's a souvenir
As
from
well-
the past.
as well as some treats for us. I will offer you 250 caps each.
I can get so much medical equipment.
275. I mean, yeah, 250 a piece. Yeah, I guess.
Do you
And
guys have a lab I can access?
She looks to Sal, and Sal goes, perhaps if we have a longer conversation, we can show you our facilities. And
Yes,
perhaps
that's
we could
cool.
get you on staff to show us some of your techniques.
Technique.
Gracie she looks. I never have to go back to fucking Alistair. Thank you.
As for you, Sal, I think you have proved yourself very worthy on this adventure, and I would be happy to grant you the rank of Wolf. And he's just like, thank you very much, ma'am. This was, thank you. If there's anything else,
No.
I mean, can I keep this? I mean, never mind.
I told you whatever you found, as long as it was not pertinent to the mission at hand. All I wanted was information, so if we may keep the vertebrate, that is something we could use to protect the 313. But the power armor, I think, is a apt gift for you.
There was someone we found in the vertebrate. I made sure to take all robotic shit out of him.
Mm.
Tormented by the Brotherhood. If perhaps you can, like, at least give him a kind burial, that would be at least appreciated.
I think we can do that. Thank you for your service. We shall be calling upon you again, I think, very soon, if you're interested.
Listen, I go where the wind takes me. Where the missus longs for my heart to be, and who knows? It could be here, it could be back on the west, it could be in Canada. I don't know. Just we'll see.
As long as it is no longer in this room, let the wind take you.
Oh, she likes me.
Sounds like.
Well, the club I work at sometimes is holding a party because I came back alive. So everyone's invited to the club, and I'll be singing. Yay, I'll see everyone there. And she starts walking out.
Nailed that social interaction. She's really good at singing. I'm gonna go watch. Bye.
And as you guys all exit, Sal kind of catches up to you guys, and he says, "That was the most scary, stressful, terrifying thing I've ever done. But I'm so glad I did it with you guys."
Aww.
And you did it, and you survived.
I did.
See?
You're a wolf now. How's it feel?
Feels pretty good, man. Maybe they'll give me a gun now.
Honestly, I feel like you deserve it because you handled that so well.
Well, maybe I'll teach them how to fly the vertibird.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
At the very least, if you come out tonight, free drink on me.
Wait, you want me to come hang out with you guys?
Sure, you saved our
saved my
assets.
life.
Oh,
And you wanted to turn back. I'm happy. you
all right.
didn't.
I'll go get my civilian clothes on. I'll meet you back in town, or do you guys want to all walk back together?
I have to go and get ready, and I have to drop some stuff off with the doctor, but I'll see you all tonight.
Okay.
Hey, Sally, you want to come tell my boss fuck you and I'm working for you guys now?
Can I bring someone in power armor too?
Absolutely.
Okay.
They're gonna go
Alright.
to some big Horner farm in the middle of nowhere and tell an old man to fuck right off.
Fuck you, man.
It's like, why do you have to bring the power armor?
Is there anything anyone wants to do before you guys meet up for drinks?
I'm gonna be so real.
Chance is gonna disappear.
I don't know if he stays.
Mm-hmm.
He has big commitment issues. If you haven't realized that yet, and the mission has been complete, and it was less about like winning, losing. It was less about completing. It was just like experiencing something and seeing if that brought him a level of, I guess, purpose. And I don't think it did, but that's the joy of like finding out what's next. So he might stay for the dinner, the drinking, but he probably leaves soon after.
Yeah, there's an Irish goodbye.
It's
Hey.
very much an Irish goodbye. As a Midwesterner, where the Midwestern goodbye is staying too long, he's just gone.
Yeah.
afterwards.
I want to say, I want to say Sal sees you heading out the door, and he just raises his drink to you.
We always had Mootown.
Mm-hmm.
I think at the very least, how many caps did we get from her? 250 apiece.
Mm-hmm.
And you got a power armor.
He's going to have had left an additional 50 for each of them from his stash that he got from her, because he really doesn't like. That's he doesn't need it. Oh, he's still that's still currency, but this was a part. It was the joy in the moment. It wasn't about needing the money, because he'll always find it. That's not the problem. So I think he's going to leave Jerry, Felicia, and Gracie an additional 50, and he's going to leave Sal one of his poker chips.
Ooh. He gives you the nod, watches you walk out the door, and as he puts down his drink, he sees the poker chip, picks it up, kind of flips it in his fingers, and puts it in his pocket. Is there anything else we'd like to do before we wrap up for tonight?
I was gonna say, if you allow, I think the last thing probably seen is like Chance, like in the distance, and like fist bumping a random guy in a trench coat.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna do. That's exactly what I was
That's
gonna do.
absolutely the closing scene. Just walking on some dusty country road, you just see him.
Well,
You hear
in
the yelling
the
of the old man in the background.
And in
Yeah.
the background, it's just Felicia just singing something
Yeah.
about like a wanderer, kind of. She feels that Chance will
Yeah.
be gone. So it's a wanderer song.
Yeah, Gracie is talking with somebody very passionately about whatever it is she's talking about, and then I assume Jerry's kind of just close to the front with his drink, just hanging out. Are you doing anything special?
Yeah, I mean, hanging out, probably looking at the whatever AV equipment they have working here,
Yeah.
and just like trying to figure out, like, wait,
I can fix
how is this working? And
Yeah.
like,
I can make that better.
yeah.
Mhm.
All right. And with that, we are going to end the stream and this chapter in the Fallout 313. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to thank you to my players and everyone in chat. And thank you for putting in all of this crazy stuff that I didn't even think about. Let's go around and have everybody say where people can find you, what you do, and we're going to start, of course, with Omega.
Oh, friends. Hello. My name is Omega Jones, also known as Critbot across all social media channels. My pronouns are he and they again. I do too much in this space. I'm a professional actor and vocalist turned tabletop designer, host, moderator, jack of all trades, master of like 3 of them. Going through the gamut, today is Sunday. On Tuesdays, you can catch me over on twitch.tv/surfeffers for Terraform, in which I play a bomb gob, #bombgob named Kazric, who, as it sounds, he's a goblin who throws bombs. On Thursdays, you can catch me over on twitch.tv/Captain Robert for Vecna Evil Fruin, where I play Isaiah. We're in the end game. We'll have to deal with Vecna very soon. Fridays over on twitch.tv/Crit Chronicles for Shadows over Baldur's Gate, where I play Leopold, our resident Illavid Scion. And on Saturdays, back on Surf Effers for Bayonet, which we're actually about to be wrapping up that campaign, which I play Solomon, a literal martyr. That is the name of the class. Yes, he does not survive in the end. Other than that, you can catch me at Gen Con coming up and sometime. Though I'll be offline for a bit because I'll be starting a musical at the beginning of the next month. So my online presence is going to be a little off because I got to get back onto that stage. But check out my socials for everything that I'm doing. That's me.
Yep. Hey, I'm Abby, your local dinner nerd. You can catch me most places on the internet at Enough of Abby, where I'm doing cultural consultation, I'm doing sensitivity reading, but more importantly, I am playing games with amazing folks just like the ones here. And oh my god, what a game it was. If you want to see more content featuring me, you can check me out on the Luck and Chaos podcast. We're going to be returning to broadcasting quite soon. I play a gay little bat. There's some, oh my god, if you just want to see some gay panic and some wonderful homebrew in Dungeons and Dragons, ascend your 5e. Watch Luck and Chaos. It's great. Hagone.
Then I'm Alex. Some guy on the internet. I don't have anything else going on. I'm just going back to lurking online. You'll mostly see me around in LB's Discord.
And then, hello, my darlings and dears. It's your Madam Ava here. You can find me anywhere at Madam Ava Couture, except for Threads because I refuse to do Threads. But all the other hellscapes make me giggle.
Twitch
and
is good.
I mean, I don't stream on Twitch, so like you'll find me on other people's Twitch. But right now, I'm having a lovely time on Twitter because we're just talking about Tomodachi life. But you can find me on those places. This week, I'm not. I'm offline from streams, but just follow the socials and you'll figure out the next thing I'm going to be doing. And hey, happy African American April. And that's
Period.
it.
And I'm LB Hackmom. You can find me at LB Hackmom on Instagram and on Blue Sky. I'm Hack Recklessly here on Twitch or on YouTube. If you liked what you saw, we have plenty more stuff. We have a bunch of games that we've been playing and will play in the future. So follow us if you want. Leave a comment, like whatever it is. The next time you can find me is on Friday, right here on Hack Recklessly, where we're going to have special guest CG Danny B, and we're going to be playing some games. That'll be a lot of fun. But we're gonna be it's gonna be a quiet month for us as far as TTRPGs go, but we'll be back next month with more of the Scooby Squad, which is a great group of people getting together to play some fun games. If you liked this, we'll probably do more Fallout towards the end of the year. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Also thanks to Zach, Sneakernet Music, and Bleak Season for doing the voices for the Yukon 5. And thank you to your boy Big Ian for playing Commander Chaos Commander, in the voice lines for that. So thank you guys so much. I love you all. I guess I'm LB Hack'em Up, Hack Recklessly. Bye!